What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV. Back with another live watch along today. The biggest game of the Premier League season today. Manchester City against Liverpool. Title shootout. The two best teams in the Premier League. Possibly two best teams in Europe or world club football at the moment, if we're being honest. And this game, you know, this should have everything. Pep against Klopp. City against Liverpool. Elite football in the Premier League at its highest level. And big up to all of the community for tuning in today. Thank you very much, as usual, for all your support. Much appreciated. And, yeah, I know we were going to do Arsenal therapy today, but you know what? I got to be honest with you. I didn't actually want to sit there for an hour or an hour and a half and talk about Arsenal today. I just needed to not talk about them in great detail today. I'm still vexed with yesterday. Listen, we'll deal with it tomorrow, 2 p.m. You might need 2 hours to get through the amount of stuff we've got to talk about. So I'm sure we will mention Arsenal at times today, but genuinely, it was a Sunday. I was relaxed. I thought, I'm not talking about Arsenal for an hour and a half today. So tomorrow, we'll break it down, 2 p.m. Make sure you keep it locked, people. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up Craig, who said, big up my G. Big up yourself. Zach said, day of peace. You know, you just need a day of just, it's Sunday, people. Long week. I have to relax and just let it go, you know. We'll deal with it tomorrow, you know. See you. See you, Net. Big up yourself. You ran to the Emirates. Hey, do you know what, people? I had to go and meet somebody yesterday and at the Emirates who went to the game. So while I was there, I thought, you know what? I still feel like I need to say something. So I just went around the corner and linked up with Robbie and them and just did the interview. And they were messaging me. I think it was the third biggest interview on there of the weekend. And listen, man, we just got to talk the things, you know. Not everyone's going to agree with your opinion. But, you know, one thing with me, I'll always speak my truth, people, and give hopefully reasons behind it. That hurt yesterday. I can't lie. Crystal Palace was tough, but I just about got over that because in my head I thought, well, we're going to beat Brighton on the weekend, but to lose to Brighton. Anyway, let me not go on. Yeah, I just changed it. Manchester, I spelt it wrong. I was rushing when I set it up. I just changed it. Big up Tree Trunk. Yeah, this is live on Twitch and YouTube as well. So big up the Twitch gang. Big up the YouTube posse. All of your C-Unit business. Snake Eye said, big up Big C. Loved your interview yesterday at AFTV. I appreciate it, bro. Really appreciate it. Darren said, come on, LFC. We will talk about the game, of course. A massive game today. Oz said, big up, Curtis. You were so annoyed you had to do an AFTV interview. I needed to. I actually needed to just keep going, you know. Guna Gossip TV, hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in. Big up, Sid. And you know what? Let me just quickly talk about the results, people, for anybody that doesn't know. Brentford beat West Ham 2-0. In fact, do you know what? Let me get the Premier League table up and let me slow down the chat. Let's go into Granit Xhaka mode. And for damn sure, that was a slow mode yesterday. But yeah, we'll save that till tomorrow. But let me just share the Premier League table with you. Today, Crystal Palace, the team who looked like world beaters against us on Monday. We couldn't live with them. Sidon's Leicester have just turned them over 2-1. Typical. And also, West Ham have lost 2-0. So West Ham losing is a positive for Arsenal in that sense because in our race for top 6, not race for top 4 the way I'm feeling at the moment, but in our race for top 6, that keeps us 3 points ahead of West Ham with 2 games in hand. Of course, Tottenham battered Aston Villa yesterday. Absolutely annihilated them. Heung-min Son hat-trick. 3 shots on goal and 3 goals. And that's the levels, people, I'm afraid. I know I keep referring back to Arsenal, but that's the levels. I saw a stat yesterday, and I'm going to bring this up tomorrow, right? But I just have to quickly say this. The stat was Lacazette has not had a shot on target in 4 games. He hasn't had a shot on target in 4 games. That, for me, is absolutely unbelievable. 4 games, you ain't even hit the target. Just shoot from 40 yards and just shoot from kickoff just to get rid of that. And you look at Son yesterday, the man had 3 shots and scored all 3 of them. I mean, these are levels, people. I'm fuming, I really am. But hey, it is what it is. Tottenham 3 points clear, but we do have a game in hand. They're now 10 goals ahead of us on goal difference. And but West Ham and Manchester United both lost this weekend. We didn't take advantage of that. In the race for top six, as I say now, people. VJ said, yo, see, as a fan of the club, which has won league titles, watching City and Liverpool hurts. Do you think the players share the same pain and embarrassment as us? It's crazy, isn't it, people? Because 15 years ago, the biggest game in English football was Manchester United against Arsenal. In terms of rivalry, top of the league, title challengers. And now, look, Liverpool and Manchester City. 15 years ago, Man City might have been in League One or the Championship. Now they're the best team in the country, along with Liverpool. So it shows that things can change. You can never rest on your laurels, people. Our forwards don't scare the opposition defenders, 100%. Sunday therapy delayed till Monday, Howbeast. Day of rest, man. I just didn't even want to speak about Arsenal in great detail anyway. But I'm sorry, listen, majority of us could go on the pitch for 4 games, and I'm pretty sure you'd have a shot on target. Even a pot shot from 35 yards, you might just hit one on target. Malteser said, Conte is showing how a proper manager should be. Unfortunately for us Gooners, I said it at the time, we should have gone for Conte, but the board would have been scared of him. Lack of ambition. But Laka is phenomenal, is what Arteta said. Lack of shots. 4 games, people, no shot on target for Lacazette. 16th for big chances created. It is crazy. So West Ham lost 2-0 to Brentford. Tottenham beat Villa 4-0. Leicester beat Palace 2-1. And, of course, Chelsea hammered Southampton 6-0. And what's the betting that Southampton, we play them next week away from home. What's the betting that Southampton all of a sudden become world beaters next week, even though they've just lost by 6-0? So there's the league table. Anyway, let me not do you a disservice, Man City and Liverpool fans who have tuned in. This is about you two, top of the league clash, the 2 best teams in the country. Some would say the 2 best teams in Europe. Liverpool have won 5 out of 5 of their last 5 games. They're on fire. I think they were 12 points behind at one stage. Now it's 1 point. Same games. If they win today, they go 2 points clear. If City win today, they're 4 points clear. I'm going to keep it 100. I think if Manchester City win today, I think they're champions. I think they win the title if they win today, because I don't think, looking at their fixture list, I don't think they're going to drop 4 points. They have the easier run of the 2 teams, and I think if City win today, they win the Premier League. If Liverpool win today, I still don't think it's over, but obviously it will put them in pole position. Now, before we get into the teams and so on and so forth, I actually think Liverpool are going to win today. That's my prediction. I think Liverpool are going to win. I think they're just a little bit more relentless and harsh on teams, and I just think they're going to get the better of Pep today. I don't know why. I could be wrong, but I'm going for a Liverpool win. Maybe because I've got a bet on Liverpool winning the title. Maybe I'm leaning towards the money, but it will be a tough game. I think it will be a close game. I don't think anybody will win by a great amount of goals. Could even be a draw. They maybe will cancel each other out. 2 top scorers in the league, 2 best defences. It's not rocket science. You score goals, you win games. You concede the fewest. Ultimately, you're going to give yourself a chance. I know Arsenal are hanging on this page, but as you can see, Arsenal have scored 45 goals this season. Tottenham have scored 56. Chelsea have scored 64. Chelsea don't even really have a striker this season. Timo Werner's played wide. Lukaku hasn't played. Liverpool 77, Manchester City 70. This is why we're behind these teams. I think if we're being real, you look at the top 4 in the Premier League right now, they have the 4 best managers in the Premier League, in my opinion, at this current moment. Pep Guardiola, Jurgen Klopp, Thomas Tuchel, Antonio Conte. And they score more goals, ultimately, people. So the big 2 go head-to-head. And listen, this is going to be an epic clash one way or another. Let me slow this down again. I cannot even keep up with the comments. Absolutely flying in. Let me show you the 2 teams. We're 10 minutes till kickoff, people. It's the Arteta tax, said Alvin. I'm telling you, I need to get Kevin Campbell on the show. We need to talk. Put Holding up top. At least he will win headers. I'm sure even Rob Holding would have a shot on target. You were very quick down the Emirates. Yeah, like I said, I had to meet somebody down there who went to the game. I had no plans of doing an interview, but then I thought, you know what, I need to vent further, people. Would you take Poch? I wouldn't go for Poch. I've got to be honest. He is a good manager, but I just think the Tottenham thing, our fan base wouldn't be patient with him. Arteta gets sacked tomorrow and we get a striker. Which two do you bring in? Manager for me, realistically, I said yesterday, my dream manager would be Zinedine Zidane. I think he would reject the job, though. My two realistic options would be Roberto Mancini. He's won the Premier League. He's won the Euros, plays good football. I think he would leave the Italian job. Now they didn't qualify for the World Cup. They don't have a tournament now till 2024. I would go for Roberto Mancini. My outside bet would be maybe Patrick Vieira, but I would go for Mancini. But I would go for Zidane. That would be the first. But I think Zidane would reject it. They're the three that come to mind. There could be other options, of course. It's no accident the top four teams Spurs have got here, in my opinion. And I mean, it can't hurt much more than that. We bottle it and they get it. Luis Enrique's good. I think he's already said he won't leave the Spanish job until after the World Cup. So that would, that would delay us. But let's be honest, we don't need a new manager because this manager ain't going nowhere. This manager will sign a new contract in the summer, people. So, no, he hasn't signed it, but he will sign it. So, let's be honest. It doesn't matter who I name. We're not going for them. Big Tree Trunk said, Big C, how did Leicester beat Palace when Arsenal couldn't? Thought Arsenal were better than Leicester. Yeah, they bullied us. They beat us up, man. Simple as that. Spurs have now scored more Premier League goals this season under Conte, appointed in November, than Arsenal have under Arteta. I mean, save them stats for tomorrow, people. I'm going to need you to throw those things in the chat tomorrow. I can't lie. Your thoughts on CR37 slapping the kid's phone? For anybody that didn't see it, Ronaldo was walking off the pitch at the end of the game. He was fuming. Some kid puts a phone in his face. He's obviously gassed recording Ronaldo walk off the pitch. I think he puts it a little bit close to Ronaldo. Ronaldo slapped the phone out of the kid's hand and he smashes it. He smashes the 14-year-old kid's phone. Now, in all fairness to Ronaldo, I don't think he realised it was a kid. He just seen a phone and slapped it. He's also come out with a statement saying the kid and his family can come to the next Man United game, sit in his box. He's also going to buy the kid a new phone. So I would say the kid is the winner out of this at the end of the day. He was also an Everton fan. So they've won the game. He gets a new phone and he gets to go to Old Trafford and sit in Ronaldo's director's box. I'd say he was a winner, to be honest. When we play Manchester United at the Emirates, I think I might put my phone in Ronaldo's face. So, yeah. Will Smith slap part 2. Big up Adam, who said, hi, I'm new here. Welcome to the community. Big up yourself, bro. Thank you for tuning in. He invited him to watch us at Old Trafford. Man wants him to suffer even more. Yeah, to be fair, he might not want to watch that. Dre said, Ronaldo is out of order. Guna Gossip said, how many points do you think we can get from Spurs, Man U and Chelsea? I think realistically, probably 4. I would want us to get 9. Now, listen, I'm not going to come here and cap and say, oh, we're going to beat all 3 of them. The mood I'm in right now, we'll probably get 1 out of them. But I'll be honest, I think we could maybe get 4. I think we can beat United at home if we're on it. But then I thought that when we played them away and we still lost. So I'll go Man United win. Maybe we get a point against Spurs if we're lucky. But the way we're playing at the moment, we're going to hold smoke from Spurs and Chelsea. I don't know. We need to find form somehow. Faye said 3 against us. Probably is a big Man United fan, of course. How did you lose 3-0? Palace were a shambles. They look like prime Real Madrid against us. Let's be real. Top 4 still on. Cannot give up. We can't, but I have to admit, I need to see something. Right, let's talk about the teams. I'm getting totally distracted. Manchester City and Liverpool. Let's start with the away team. Liverpool, for me, if they get beat today, I think the title race is over. But I'm also going for a Liverpool win today. I think they're somehow going to get the better of this City team. As you know, I've got money on them to win the league, so maybe I'm being biased. But this is the Liverpool team. Alisson in goal, Trent at right back, Matip and Van Dijk, Robertson at left back. Of course, that is their, that's their strongest back 4 at the moment. Konate and Gomez haven't quite been able to get in ahead of Matip. Midfield, Fabinho, Henderson, Thiago. I believe that's their strongest midfield. And the front three, Mane, Salah and Jota. Interesting that he's gone with Jota rather than Bobby Firmino. Firmino has an excellent record against Manchester City, but, you know, Jota's just scored pure goals this season. And Mane and Salah, obviously, you know what they are. That's, you know, they're blockbuster wingers. Big up KG in the chat. Hope you're well, bro. He said, I respect the work rate, Curtis. Watch along yesterday and then a fan cam. You had to let the people know. I had to talk the things, bro. There was a whole heap of anger and frustration after watching that yesterday. I was shell-shocked, honestly, man. I really was. Barbie said, yo, Curtis, sorry for not being active for a while. I work at the same time as most of your streams. Always watch afterwards, though. Big up. Appreciate your support, bro. Make sure you smash that like, people. 950 of you in the chat. And Twitch gang who are tuned in over there as well. The Liverpool bench, let's zoom in on their bench. I mean, lots of quality there. Kelleher, Konate, Milner, Keita, Firmino, Gomez, Jones, Tsimikas and Diaz. No Oxlade-Chamberlain, but look, bags of quality. When you can leave Luis Diaz, Bobby Firmino on the bench, you know, two quality players. Curtis Jones, good young player. I mean, I'm looking at this bench already thinking half of this bench starts for Arsenal, to be honest. Diaz starts, Firmino starts, Gomez starts, Jones starts. You know, Konate's a beast, although he made a big mistake. But hey, it is what it is. Let me not make it all about Arsenal. Let's try and concentrate on the game. Martin said, big up Curtis, much respect for the AFTV interview. You kept it real. Appreciate that. Mystic said, hey Curtis, I saw you in Hugh Wiz's space yesterday. Would you consider doing one? Yeah, I will. I will definitely do one. I'll definitely do one. I haven't. I've never tried to set one up. I listen in sometimes. I've spoke on a couple of them. But I'll definitely set one up. Definitely do one. Maybe this week. Captain Sal, big Liverpool fan, he said he got butterflies in his stomach. I can't imagine. I haven't had that feeling for about 15 years going into a game like this. What a huge game. We've done the Liverpool bench. Let's do the Man City team. Quickly show the Man City team. Then throw your predictions in the chat, people. This is City at home. The onus is probably on Liverpool, really, to go for them because, let's be real, a draw's not the end of the world for City. They will fancy it still with them having the easier running of the two teams. Teams are out on the pitch lining up, by the way. Ederson in goal. Back four, Kyle Walker, John Stones, Aymeric Laporte and Cancelo. No Ruben Diaz, of course, but Kyle Walker back from injury. Midfield three, Rodri, Kevin De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva. Lots of quality, lots of talent on the ball. And then front three, Gabriel Jesus, Phil Foden and Raheem Sterling. And Gabriel Jesus doesn't start that often, to be honest. Will he play through the middle? He is a striker, but sometimes they play him out wide, even though he's a striker. But lots of quality there. Lots of quality. It's Man City. They've got levels all over their squad. On the bench, Stefan, Nathan Ake, Gundogan, Jack Grealish, the £100 million man on the bench for their biggest game of the season. On one hand, I don't think Grealish has been that good. But on the other hand, it shows how spoilt for choice they are. Zinchenko, Fernandinho, Riyad Mahrez, McAtee and Lavia. A couple of youngsters there. But when you got Mahrez, you got Grealish, you got Fernandinho, Gundogan. Options galore. City at home, Kevin De Bruyne, captain. Be interesting to see whether Jesus plays central or plays out wide. Gucci Gang, Grealish on the bench. Last of them, there was no therapy today. I had to delay it, man. We'll do that tomorrow, people. We'll do that tomorrow. Score predictions, people. 2 minutes till kickoff. I'm going for 2-1 to Liverpool. I'm going for 2-1 Liverpool. I think they need to win this. And I'm going to go for a 2-1 Liverpool win. TJ said, anyone who spends 3 years and 250 mil rebuilding to be in the same position, if not worse, he needs to look at himself. 100%. Dre's going, I'm assuming you're going 2-1 Man City as you've written it as them as the home team. Liverpool 3-1. Tree Trunk's going 3-2. Liverpool 3-1. Liverpool. Most of you going Liverpool. Oz 2-1. South London's finest 4-2. Tyrell 4-1. Ruben's going 3-1 City. Roland going 4-3 City. Rob K 1972 2-1 Liverpool. Jota winner. AYM FIFA, big up bro, said Curtis speaking facts on AFTV yesterday. I appreciate that. Mahamadou said expressions living his best life. I respect it, man. The game is the game. AYM FIFA says 2-2. Amsterdam, Thailand going 4-1 to City. Yeah, Anafi said 2-0 City. Kimron Selassie saying Liverpool. Rasim saying Liverpool. Damola saying Liverpool. Pep overthinking it. Liverpool 2-0. Hugs and smiles between Pep and Klopp before kickoff, says Prince Teddy. There will not be after. And the game is underway, people. Biggest game of the Premier League season. Liverpool shooting from right to left towards the home fans. And I'm looking forward to this game. And do you know what? I'm using this game to get me over the embarrassment that I saw yesterday because, yeah, and that's what I need. And do you know what? A lot of you are right. I'm going to have to move this slow mode even slower. Put slow mode to 35 seconds. This chat's going to blow up. I can't even... I'm on 24 seconds. And it's still too quick, which shows the amazing support and interaction from this goated community, people. Looking forward to this game. Chris said, Curtis, I get jealous when I watch these two teams. Realise that both of our teams are miles behind them. It's crazy, isn't it? Fallen giants, people. Bobby said, whoever wins, we lose. Yeah, exactly. We don't gain anything. Like I said, people, Arsenal therapy did not go along today. We'll be there tomorrow, 2 o'clock. It's going to be a long session, I can't lie, people. Yeah, maybe I have to call it Arteta mode, Arteta progress mode, Kronk-Teta mode. You've put 2-1 Liverpool, but who do you want to win? Bro, the word one, it doesn't make... Do you know what? I'd go 1 on Liverpool just because I got money on them to win the title. You know, so... Give me the money. Hey, must be the money. If you want to go and take a ride with me. Hey, must be the money. Must be the money, people. Let me tell you. We should take Man City's assistant manager. His name is Juanma Lillo. I mean, I said that in the interview on AFTV, people. I said, who's the Man City assistant manager? I said, yeah, I don't know either. But we gave him the job, so yeah, make that make sense. Maybe Juanma Lillo will be the next Arsenal manager. That boy Random said, people praise Arteta for more signings than management. Maybe he would be better as a director of football than an actual manager. Another manager comes in, top 430. Listen, a top manager would have got us top 4 this season. They would have used January to help them rather than to make your squad weaker, you know? Now, who uses the January transfer window to make your squad worse? You know, it make sense. Just want to see an exciting game of football. Yeah, Nelly business, people. Must be the money, you know. I always end up singing on a stream. I don't know why. I'm not even a good singer, but hey, it is what it is. Curtis, Arsenal v United, El Bantico. Yeah, exactly. 2 teams. The battle for 7th. Shaquille said, yesterday I was going mad. I was in my feelings. Drake settings. I had to link my Arsenal brethren and rant, and I felt better, but woke up feeling like crap again. Don't let Arsenal ruin your week, people. I always say it. If we get Conte, when he became available, we'd be in the title race. Listen, I think we'd be at least like pushing Chelsea for 3rd. Maybe not the title race, but I think we'd have been certified 4th, you know, to get through the pain. You know what I mean? Sing through the pain, man. You really look peed off on AFTV. I was vexed, bruv. I'm not even over it today. Edison or Allison? I think Allison's a better keeper in terms of shot stopping, handling of the ball, stuff like that. He catches shots that other keepers would tip over. But Edison's probably the best on the ball, distribution-wise. But I kind of just would lean towards Allison, if I'm being honest. Dirty Cash Money Talks. I've done that one a few times, man. Yes, Big C, I love that bit, man. Was thinking, who actually is the assistant? Yeah, exactly. That's what I was like. Who's the assistant, bro? I don't know. I wonder what Edu has on the barbecue for dinner today. Probably puts them brown envelopes on there, man. Takes the money out and burns the envelopes. The amount of money he's got, backhanders and stuff. Forget the watch-along. Let's do a sing-along. Might have to next week against Southampton, man. Assassin said, Curtis, rewatch a stream yesterday. Your reaction to the second goal was crazy. Your neighbours might be moving soon. It wouldn't surprise me, bro. It's Kevin De Bruyne for City. First chance, City on the break. Ball whipped in. Raheem Sterling, what a miss. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Sterling misses an absolute sitter. Oh, my days. It was rolled across the penalty area. He's about 10 yards out. He doesn't hit it properly. Taps it straight at Alisson. I told you, Alisson, better shot stopper in my opinion. My initial feeling there was that Sterling's offside, but he has to score that. That is a terrible miss. They're the areas where you look at Man City and you think, if you had a striker, if they'd have signed Kane, signed Haaland, that's 1-0. City on the attack again. De Bruyne shoots, deflected. Kevin De Bruyne! Kevin De Bruyne with the goal! Manchester City 1, Liverpool 0. Kevin De Bruyne, the ginger genius, the man from Belgium, the best centre midfielder on the planet, puts Manchester City in front. What a goal. Big deflection. Left foot strike hits the post. Alisson, no chance. And I'm telling you now, Raheem Sterling will be a relieved man because the sitter what he missed. They take the free kick quickly, City. He goes past Fabinho with ease. The shot hits Matip. Massive deflection. It's one of them as a goalkeeper. It's a nightmare. I mean, the shot is straight at Alisson. It gets a huge deflection. Scrambles in off that post. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne. What a goal. Big deflection, but hey, you don't shoot, you don't score. That is a massive blow to Liverpool. And they're on the attack again. They're swarming them. They're absolutely swarming them. They've thrown... Oh, why would you do it? City are on the attack. They've thrown them smoke bombs or whatever you call them. Smoke flares onto the pitch. Blue smoke all over the place. And the referees had to stop the game. McLovin, yeah, man. Hey, I did say 2-1. But, yeah, maybe I have to put more respect on City's name. What I will say, people, a goal within the first 6 minutes, we're going to get a classic here. You know, and I think City scoring is going to make Liverpool attack even more. Yeah, for me, the best centre midfielder in the world. You know, I love you, Luka Modric, and your players like that, but KDB is you know, he's in the prime of his career. He's a captain, he's a leader, can shoot with both feet, he can pass. Yeah, lucky goal, but you don't shoot, you don't score, you know. Subliminal message to Laka, if you don't shoot, you don't score, exactly. Big game now, people. Manchester City 1, Liverpool 0. Kevin De Bruyne with the goal. About 30 seconds earlier, Raheem Sterling missed an absolute sitter. Rolled across the penalty area by Jesus. He's about 10 yards out. Ball on the floor. Just beat the goalkeeper. And he hits it straight at him. Ball down the side. And Alisson ends up miskicking it. But they keep the ball. 4 points clear for me. I would say title winners if they win today. That's what I believe. They will win the league if they win it. Big up McLovin. LT Gaming said, if Arteta gets sacked, who would you take? Yeah, like I said, for me, the dream would be Zidane. The reality, I would try and get Mancini. He's won the Prem with Man City. He's won the Euros with Italy. He's managed in this league. I think he had a big football career, big managerial career. I think he could attract players. As an outside bet, maybe Vieira. I probably wouldn't go Vieira, though, but just throwing options in there. I'm sure there's other options that would be possible as well. Liverpool need to get it together. They look a bit rattled. I can't lie. City are really going for them. Cam said you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Alexander Lacazette. Yeah, didn't Michael Jordan say that? But he actually takes a lot of shots. This brother don't shoot, you know. These elite players aren't thinking about scrubs like Lacazette. Yeah, I hear you. Prime Ozil was world class. 100%. Yeah, of course he was. Mesut, man. Prime Mesut was unreal. Gabriel Jesus appealing for a penalty with his international teammate, Alisson. I didn't even see what happened there. What actually happened? I missed that. Looking at the comments, was it a pass back to him? And Alisson came out for the ball. No, the ref hasn't given it anyway. For me, 4 points isn't enough. I don't think Liverpool will catch them, 4 points. City got an easy run, really. I think City win every game and win the title, even if they lose one, which I don't think they will. I mean, it's on Sky. It's on Sky, Sky Sports Premier League. But if not, I'm sure you can find other means and how of watching it. Let's have a look. Big C, Mane, Salah, Jesus, Mahrez, in which order? I put I put Salah first, of course. Salah first. It's a tough one because I'm a massive fan of Riyad Mahrez. He's so techie. I feel like Mane's not, I don't know. Mane's done big things, man. Scored the winning penalties in big games and that. Mahrez is so techie. I go Salah, Mahrez, Mane, Jesus. Just purely on the technique. Listen, Salah's not even a player that I actually really, really enjoy watching that much, to be honest. But it's what he produces. But I love Riyad Mahrez. He's unbelievable on the ball. And yeah, I agree. I think Diaz will replace Mane. It's on the USA Network, said I Am King. Big up, bro, for that. Ram Kumar said, Big C, your interview on AFTV was top class yesterday. I appreciate that. Loads of you gave positive comments, so I appreciate it. Laka believes if you don't hit, you don't miss. Yeah, man. Man said I hardly ever miss the target. Yeah, but you never shoot, bro. You never shoot. Nah, they won't win every game, Big C. Let's not forget the City team haven't beaten Palace or Spurs all season. Only took 1 point from 12. They'll drop points again. If I remember correctly, though, I think they play Spurs at home. Listen, even if they draw 1 or 2, Liverpool might draw 1 or 2 as well, you know. Mane is raw street talent personifies. Big C spoke facts on AFTV and fans couldn't take it. Yeah, it was interesting. I like doing it, man. I like doing it. It was a good interview. I got a lot of good feedback. So we had some good debates off camera with people as well. What's going on, Big C? Just tuning in. Liverpool sleeping. I'm really shocked at how Liverpool have started. Usually, it's Klopp teams that come out the blocks firing. And City have swarmed them so far. You miss 100% of the shots you don't bother with. Claude Lacalay. DV said, Big C, the level of quality on this game is unreal. And Liverpool haven't even got going yet, let's be honest. So it's only going to get higher as they grow into the game as well. Out for a throw into Liverpool. Looks like Jesus is playing right wing. Sterling's through the middle. They're the only club, aren't they, that don't even need to play their striker up front. Thiago plays a great ball to Trent. Trent finds Mo Salah. Looking for Jota, not the best of passes. Here's Andy Robertson. Whips it into the back post. Liverpool, Trent pulls it back. Jota scores! Equaliser for Liverpool! Diogo Jota, their first real attack of the game. Ball whipped in by Andy Robertson to the back post. Trent pulls it back and Diogo Jota scores. A goalkeeping mistake, I would say, from Ederson. Ball goes underneath his arm. And Pep is fuming, people. For me, the goalkeeper should save that. The goalkeeper should save it. Now, Ederson, for me, it's not even a powerful shot. Ball whipped in. Trent with the pullback. Jota. Yeah, Ederson, for me, he's got to do better, people. He has to save that. You're talking about Manchester City v Liverpool. This is a top-level game. He hits it straight at him. It hits his legs and goes in. Big, big moment. 13 minutes gone. And it's Liverpool 1, Manchester City 1. Wow. Absolutely amazing. The level in this game. Ederson has to save that. Has to save it. Straight at him. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes when you hit a shot at a goalkeeper's legs, it can be difficult. Because, you just kind of use your legs to try and block it. It's hit his legs and gone in. But, bro, the ball from Thiago... I said this last week. I had an argument with someone. I said, yo, Thiago's passing is ridiculous. That honestly, when I tell you people, anyone who's not watching this game, the level of football in this game is sensational. It's sensational, honestly. Bro, come on. Man saying that's harsh on Ederson, man. He's got to save that. You get your body behind that and save it, man. I think Alisson saves that. Look at the way Alisson saves Sterling's shot. Ederson would be expected to save that. Jesus runs at Robertson. They're having a wrestling match, mate. Favelas against Haggis, people. Fabinho, Liverpool are here now, although Jota gives it away. That's why I said 3-2. I mean, I went 2-1. You think that's harsh, people? Real talk. I'm shocked. I honestly think he should save that. I think he should save that. He doesn't hit the shot that well. Hits his legs. Craig said goalkeeping error. Let me know, people. Do you think Ederson should save that? I think a top goalkeeper at Man City, Brazilian international, for me, should save that. Top spenders, and we had to watch that yesterday. I'm so hurt. I cannot even continue watching this good football. I'm telling you, it's painful. Ben said he should save it. Turkish don't rate Thiago. Did it? Nah, I think he rates him. I think he just said he felt he hadn't been up to his standard or whatever. But listen, I think Thiago's a baller, man. I think he's done well at Liverpool. Different kind of player to what he was in Germany, but the league's different. The demands are different. Here's Raheem Sterling in the penalty area. Gabriel Jesus, saved by Alisson. Christian said, Curtis, I had a nightmare. Arsenal lost to Brighton. Oh, dear. If only, man. If only. Jota is one of the best signings the last few seasons. He just bags, don't he? Always looked good at Wolves. He always used to play well against Arsenal. Latte, how long will it take for us to get to this level? We can't reach this level with Stan Kroenke, and definitely not with Mikel Arteta. That's for damn sure. So, bro, get rid of the owner, get rid of the manager. Then we'll have that conversation. We're years away from this. Absolute years away. We couldn't step foot into this game at this level. In fact, we've tried. We stepped foot at Anfield. We lost 4-0. We went to Man City and lost 5-0. So, Liverpool could be in again. It's cleared, though. And Ederson collects it. Truffle said, you're spot on. Everything about that goal was terrible by City, from the marking to the goalkeeper. Ish said Almunia saves it. And you know I see that as a swear word. I'd say they're different kind of passes. Thiago's passing or KDB. I think KDB's got more the long passes and the crosses. He can play the long pass. Thiago's short passing is ridiculous. The little ball round the corner into the centre midfielder in the pockets. They're both quality. Maybe De Bruyne's got a bit more, but Thiago's a beast. I'm King said Jesus lacks that killer instinct. Listen, they haven't got a striker and the manager picks him out wide, so that tells you he's not quite what he's looking for if we're keeping it 100 here, people. But City will only get better next year when they go and buy a £100 million striker. It's only going to get more difficult. Here's Rodri for Manchester City. Curtis, would love to see you do a collab with Northside London. Yeah, I've seen a bit of his content out there. Yeah, man, listen, I'm always open to collabs, people. I think Laka is more of a defender than a striker. Yeah, defensive midfielder. Thiago all day. KDB is more about spamming. Yeah, puts a lot of crosses in, and you know they won't talk about the ones that don't get there. Will you start Eddie, Big C? Not for me. No chance. Play Martinelli up front. Let's have a look. All City need is Harry Kane. I think top four will keep Kane at Tottenham. I think City will go for Haaland. Stoppage in play there, people. Teddy, hey, don't worry, man. Plug it, man. Teddy said, cheeky plug. Follow iBoxing Hub on Instagram. Just started a boxing page. If you like your boxing and that, people, go and have a look. You and Kevin Campbell linking up next week. I'm gonna try. I gotta get him on, man. I got to get him on. I want to hear how he defends it. I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will. I'm sure he'll have a reason for it. This game is a pleasure. It's just different. It's different gravy. It's a next level. Ball over the top. Kyle Walker whips into the back post. Cleared by Van Dijk. Corner. Corner to City. Corner to City. Sports Genius. Big C, are we too hard on lack of this team? Don't create chances. Look at Aubameyang at Barcelona. What I will say is, listen, it's hard for any striker to thrive in this Arsenal team. He also doesn't help himself. 4 games without a shot on target. Never in the penalty area hardly when the ball gets crossed. Doesn't look a threat. I think you have to put some of the blame on the club and the system and the manager. 100%. No striker thrives under this manager. But he also isn't helping himself. You know, he isn't helping himself. The main and on, nice of you, Big C, plugging yourself in other streams is considered rude and taboo. Nah, listen, man, I don't mind people. Listen, all of you in the comments, you give this channel enough support. Am I going to say you can't plug your own channels in the comments when you have been watching and commenting and interacting on the channel? Come on, man. If you got channels and stuff, plug that, man. Matt said, Curtis, what system would you rather play in? What system would you rather plan? Or I think he was saying playing as a striker. Listen, as a striker, I like a system where I can stay on the last defender and try and be a goal threat. I don't want to have to drop deep and help the midfield and then the ball breaks to the winger and I've got to get myself in the penalty area because you're just making me do more running than is necessary, you know? Arsenal have got 3 midfielders if you include Odegaard, so why do you need your striker to drop back so far as well? But yeah, it's a mad one. It's a mad one. ZJ said, Curtis, your thoughts on the Spurs win yesterday? Listen, Villa could have scored goals in that first half, but you've seen the difference. Here's Raheem Sterling. It's a good tackle there. They clear it. You see the difference in killer instinct, people. To be successful in the Premier League, you need gunmen up front. You need people that if you give them a big opportunity, you're almost certain they're going to score. If you give Kane a big chance, he's scoring. You give Son a big chance, he's scoring. Ronaldo, Salah, these guys score. We get big chances, we don't, we miss them or we don't even create them a lot of the time. So that's the problem. This is the reason I think they'll get top 4 now, because they've got the goal scorers and we haven't. Corner to Manchester City, people. In swinger, Kevin De Bruyne whips it in and Alisson collects it. Rockefeller said, rate that C top bloke you are letting people promote. Nah, it's no problem, man. Snake Eye said, Curtis, I'm plugging in a channel, Curtis Shaw TV, levels above all the other. I agree with you. I agree with you, Snake Eyes. Big up, bro. Hope you're enjoying your holiday. I saw a stat that Lacquer hasn't had a shot for... Lacquer has had 4 shots on target in the last 1,000 minutes. That's probably pretty good for him. He hasn't had a shot on target in the last 4 games. Liverpool on the counter-attack. Here we go. Salah tries to skip past Laporte. Doesn't do it. Kyle Walker on the cover. Kyle Walker's a real quick runner, man. Big C, you have the old school striker mentality. Hate running. Yeah, man. They used to say to me, right, in games, they used to say, running forwards, you're like Usain Bolt. Running backwards, it's like you got a caravan on your back. It's amazing how, when you're attacking the goal, you find that next gear of speed. When you're defending and chasing back, yeah, I felt like a double-decker bus, mate. I just had no speed defensively because I just didn't want to defend. So I do have an element of sympathy for what Lacazette's being asked to do. But the lack of shots, the lack of effort in scoring is just not there, man. South London's finest, we are using water guns while the rest are packing semi-automatics. You're not wrong, bro. Super Soaker 500 business. Oh, my God. What? Ederson, pass back to Ederson. He let the ball go under his foot. And it was on the goal line. He cleared it literally off the goal. I told you, people. I told you. Alisson is better than this guy. I'm telling you. Ederson, his concentration levels are not there, man. I don't know what it is about him. His distribution is good. But boy, man's calling me Mesut Shaw. I'm telling you, defensively, man, I want on it. I just didn't like it. I did not like it. Latte said, you need ballers, not players. And that's it. Somebody said that in the chat the other day, and I said, you're spot on. The man saying in press conference, yeah, we got players. Yeah, you got players, mate, but they're not very good. The ones that you're bringing in, and that's the problem. Oh, this game is fantastic, by the way. Jesus gets fouled there by Mane, free kick. Those man turn half opportunities to something special. We have nothing like that, 100%. Omar said, breaking my fast while watching man like Curtis. Big up, bro. Hope everyone's keeping safe, everyone who's fasting. Hope you're well. Salah's kind of falling off. Oh, my days, just seeing Ederson there. The interesting thing, what I do like about it, look how cool the man just plays it away. He makes a mistake. The ball's literally on the goal line. He's being pressed by Jota, and he just casually rolls it out, you know. Free kick to Manchester City. Kevin De Bruyne to take it. Whips it to the back post. They could be in it. Oh, goes all the way across the 6-yard box. I don't know if Stones would have been onside there, but it goes out for a goal kick. City have been the better team so far. Master Bizzle said, love your streams, Curtis. Appreciate that. J-Man, Curtis, can you believe there were fans already making video edits for Champions League music? We get caught up in the hype, man. I'm not even going to cap. I put pictures up with Champions League. I was bantering, but yeah. You know, now I'm putting Europa League. We lose at Southampton, I'm putting Conference League up. Owen Melly said, still recovering from yesterday. This game shows how playing a striker who can stretch the field and running behind creates space and threat. You see it. They got Sterling playing through the middle. He's not a striker, but look where he's playing. He's up against Van Dijk and he sprints. He's trying to push the defence back. When you do that, it creates space for your midfielders. Now with Arsenal, because Lacazette drops deep, you're killing the space for the midfield. So you're making it even more cramped and difficult. So it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Craig said, Curtis, congratulations on reaching 43k. Big up, bro. Big up the community as always. Great support. We've already hit 1,000 on Twitch, which is brilliant. We only started this week and we're on 43k on YouTube. So nothing but thanks and appreciate the support as always. Great community, interactive, supportive. We have great debates. Listen, it's the best community for me, no doubt. Big Tree Trunk said, as a striker, Curtis, playing for these teams must be a dream. Oh, it must be. But whoever goes to City, mate, he'll probably win top goal scorer. The amount of chances they create, it'll be an absolute dream. Belly, do you know what, bro? Honestly, I'm going to get back to you. I saw your message. Send that over to me. Send it over to me in the DMs, bro. I did see your message, bro. I have to get a little bit more interactive on the socials. But yeah, send it over. Let me have a look. Definitely want to try and get merch going at the end of the season. I saw Lacazette playing next to Gabby left wing back. Yeah, unbelievable. Player ratings tomorrow are going to be at an all-time low. I can't lie. Edison kicked the ground before the pass. He might have been doing it on purpose. He's that calm on the ball. He might have been doing it for banter. Kyle Walker rocking the old Patrick Vieira Vicks on the chest as well. Here comes City left-hand side, people. Phil Foden. What a great game of football this is. Intriguing stuff. Foden whips it in. Falls down. Gabriel Jesus is blocked and it goes to Alisson. They needed to get a shot on target there. Hendon Guna said, slap the like button like Graham Potter slapped Arteta yesterday. Oh, my days, man. Hey, big up Faye, man. Appreciate the love. What's your thoughts on Odegaard's game yesterday? Not good, but at least he scored. I'll give him some credit. Don't shoot, you don't score, but we didn't turn up. We didn't turn up, people. We bottled it. Grove said, Big C, looking at this top football, how many players do we need to compete with them? I would say to compete with them, we need 3 or 4 in the starting 11. And I would say 3 or 4 on the bench and a new manager. So there's your answer. Striker, centre mid, straight away. I mean, yeah, 3 or 4 in the team. And then 3 or 4 on the bench. And then a manager. So let's say 6 and a manager. Just to even get close to him. And even that will take a couple of years of building. Because they'll get even better. Free kick to Man City. Kevin De Bruyne whips it in. That's a terrible cross. And Liverpool will break. Here they go. Trent Alexander. He shoots from the halfway line. Oh, he slips. Man tried to do a David Beckham. It's all mad, people. Trent tried to do a Beckham and shoot from the halfway line, man. That's the confidence levels, man, that these guys are playing at. Man shooting from the halfway line. We got a striker. And it was on target, by the way. Our striker hasn't had a shot on target for 4 games. So Trent's ahead of Lacazette in shots on target right now. Let's put it that way. But hey, it is what it is, people. Would you take Poch at Arsenal? Nah, not. Oh, here comes City. Another interruption. Oh, Trent gets rolled. Ball whipped in. Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, drags it wide. Was he offside there? I don't know. That's a great chance. Kevin De Bruyne. What a ball over the top. Cancelo. Why does Trent dirty with the chop? Pulls it back to De Bruyne. He'll be disappointed with that on the turn. I think he probably should have scored that for a player of his quality. Should have definitely hit the target. Wow, just nearly clips the outside of the post. Chris said, Curtis, United are doing worse than Arsenal with supposed quality we have. Do you think so? Yeah, listen, when you got Ronaldo, Pogba, Fernandes, all of them, you should be above Arsenal. We're as bad as each other. Maybe Man United a bit worse. Yeah, Cancelo, he done Trent dirty there, I can't lie. Consider doing a shorts channel. That's something I'm looking at. They seem to be they seem to work well. You know, they seem to work well. So we're definitely going to expand the empire as we go. Big up Curtis. Did you see Turkish interview after the game? He was spot on. I watched it. I thought it was excellent. Spoke to Turkish after the game as well, and yeah, man, I thought he nailed it. You know, the thing with Turkish, what I think is very good, and I do think people have to listen to him, is he points towards the bigger picture all the time. Yeah, we lost a game. Yeah, we're going to bottle top four, but the bigger picture. He wants to get to the root of the problem and fix it, you know. And I understand it and I respect it. And like I said, I don't think our fan base has enough unity in it to do that at the moment. To get rid of an owner, to push an owner out of a club is not easy. And you need togetherness. You need a fan base to go against them. Word is you put Vicks on your chest on your sprint to the stadium for your AFTV interview. Hey, man, I could have done with that. I'm telling you. I could have done with that. Big up Taib. Hope you're well, bro. Thank you for tuning in. And appreciate your support. Ish said it's the players. Trust me, Kev's getting a message after this stream. What day are you available this week? We need to talk. Casillas or Neuer? That's a tough one. I'll probably go for Casillas. Nah, I like Neuer. Bigger. I always thought Casillas was a bit small. He was good for his height, but I'll go Neuer. Curtis, off topic. Are you excited for AJ Usyk? Can't wait. I mean, oh my days. De Bruyne nearly played a peach of a pass there. Yeah, Vic settings, man. Vic settings. Belair said, man, is there any chance we actually bin Arteta? I think to bin Arteta, we would have to finish like 8th. Mane could be in. Kyle Walker on the recovery. Mane against Walker. Some pace here. Ball to the edge of the box. Thiago. Henderson needs support. Oh, he gives it away. He bottled it there. He panicked. Listen, for me, unless Arsenal finish like 8th, the manager will get a new contract. If they finish 5th, 6th, 7th, they will dress that up somehow as progress. I don't know how, but they will. The PR machine will be in full force. Buffon is the best. Yeah, Buffon's probably my favourite goalkeeper of my lifetime, to be honest. Loved him. May do a boxing watch along for that. Maybe Fury White. That's in a couple of weeks. That's on the same day we play Man United, actually. That's a great sporting day. Let's have a look. Neuer was the 3rd best player in the world at a point for me. That's ridiculous for a goalkeeper. Quality game, yeah. Top quality. Robbie's World, I hope we finish 8th, would be hilarious for a fan meltdown. I mean, that's out of Europe completely, although I don't want to be in that Conference League, let me tell you that. I don't want nothing to do with that tournament. That's just going to cause chaos for a Mickey Mouse Cup. Divided by 7 said, Big C, would you give 1 more year to Arteta? Only way he gets more time for me is if he gets top 4. I've said before, even though I'm not a fan of Arteta, if he got us in the top 4, I'd give him more time. So if he gets top 4, I would give him another year. If he doesn't, I would look for a replacement. Not everyone likes that, but that's where I'm at. He's in his 3rd season. He's had 250. I expect more progress than this. I don't expect Arsenal to lose to a team that have scored 1 goal in their last 7 and they turn up at the Emirates and score 2 goals, high quality goals as well. Danny Welbeck, a player we let go for free for 3 or 4 years ago, comes back and deals with both our centre-backs. Nah, top 4, give him more time. Outside the top 4, P45 for me. I've had enough. Lift the standards. We have to. We're going through the motions as a football club. The whole club needs shaking up. Foden is balling in midfield. He's so good on the ball. It's like the ball stuck to him. He's an absolute baller. Faye said we're so far behind this level, 100%. Do the boxing stream on Twitch. Yeah, we could do. City in the penalty area. Shot near post. Goes wide. Cancelo. Did that get a deflection? Did the keeper save it? I'm not sure. He's so good going forward, this guy Cancelo, man. Ball over the top. Glenn said Arteta going to get that new deal no matter what happened. They will not let him go. He's a yes man. RG Curtis, do you feel Henry and Vieira done us dirty hyping up that Daniel Ek bid? Listen, it doesn't matter how much. I don't think Thierry Henry and Patrick Vieira would stand next to someone that was just using the club to rip the fans off. The only way that would happen, maybe if he put a big check in their pocket, but I just don't think the Kroenkes want to sell. I think the only way you get Arsenal off the Kroenkes is if you overpay for them. So if they're worth 2.2 billion, you're probably going to have to pay 2.5 or 3 billion. They're going to want profit because we are collateral for them. They built the stadium using Arsenal, you know. They take money out of the club. They don't want Arsenal to go. So unless you're going to overpay, you ain't going to get. And who in a pandemic is going to overpay for a football club? Raheem Sterling had a heavy first touch there. He had half a chance. Sterling again in the penalty area. Finds Kevin De Bruyne. Whips it in looking for Sterling. What a pass. You get a striker there. It's a tap in. It's a corner. What a ball that is by De Bruyne. Kroenke's like owning the land in London. Trust me, man. They ain't selling Arsenal on the cheap. Sports Genius Big C, do you think there will ever be another Ronaldinho or R9? Not for a long time. Players are overcoached nowadays. They wouldn't let that kind of individual brilliance, express itself. It's all two-touch football now. In swinging corner for Man City, Kevin De Bruyne whips it in, headed away by Joel Matip, the giraffe, as I once called him. Ball whipped in again! It's a goal for Manchester City. Gabriel Jesus at the back post. He looked like he was offside, but City take the lead. Alisson is looking around. Is this goal going to be onside, people? 2-1 to City. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. Corner was whipped in. Matip headed it away. Jesus is onside at the back post. He's onside now. They've got 4 players offside, but Jesus is onside for me now. Will the others be considered interfering with play? I think the goal's going to stand. Manchester City 2. Great finish. Side foot hits the crossbar and goes in. Gabriel Jesus. That's going to count, people. He's onside. City take the lead. Wow, what a turnaround. What a game of football. A Man United fan saying, come on, City, eh? You know what? A lot of Man U fans say that they'd rather City win it because they just look at City as their little neighbours who are good now. I think they've got more hatred between Liverpool and Man City. Cancelo bossing Trent, he's a problem. He's a problem. He's definitely onside. They had 4 players offside, but none of them interfering with play. What a delivery, man. If I ordered a pizza, I'd want Cancelo to deliver it, man. Not even Domino's. Straight on your nut, mate. Straight on your nut. What a ball. Side foot volley. Crossbar and in. And they lead. In my favourite YouTuber. Big up, man. Light years ahead of Arsenal. Grizz will be cooked on the Big Six. He's got title over this if they lose. My prediction of 2-1 Liverpool's out the window. City have been the better team. And they deserve to be winning. Delivery from Cancelo. On point, people. They don't want Liverpool to win. Oh, it'll be their 20th title. I get you. Best English youngster, Phil Foden. Jude Bellingham. Bukayo Saka. Maybe we go in that order. But I think Foden. Any player that can play for Pep and thrive at this age, you've got to be special. Look at the team. How many young players does he put in the team? Not many. Listen, mate. £20. Get that pizza to my door, mate. Cancelo will deliver it. I don't understand what Liverpool are doing. It's a strange performance from them. Massively underwhelming performance from them. Let's have a look. Trent is a poor defender. He struggles against technical players like Cancelo, Martinelli. I don't think he's poor. I'd say he's an average defender. Great going forward. You get at him and isolate him, you can trouble him. Van Dijk rattled. Can he handle it, people? Sometimes big, strong centre-backs, what they don't like is little, fast players moving all over the place. They'd rather go up against a big, strong player and have a wrestling match. With City, you've got all these little technicians moving, you know? Failed offside trap. Yeah, this is a strange performance from Liverpool. I have to admit, they've been very underwhelming. Pep's turned the heat up, man. I've always said, listen, I'm not just capping. I've always said, I think Pep's the best manager in the world. I think his football is just unbelievable. Oh, Liverpool could be in. Trent is offside anyway. Shot saved. Salah has been poor. Get Salah off. He's been poor the last few weeks. Get Diaz on. I doubt he would take him off, though, would he? He's going to take Mane off or Jota when he brings them boys on. They love to bash up Trent so much. How many trophies has he won? Yeah, I think the narrative that Trent's a bad defender, it goes over the top. You don't play for Liverpool at right back, win the Champions League and the Prem, if you're a bad defender. He's not bad. He just, against certain players and you isolate him, you will expose him at times because he isn't a natural defender. He was a centre midfielder. His main quality really is going forward. I'd say he's a decent defender, but I don't buy into the narrative that he's a bad defender. Kurt, do you genuinely believe you could bag in this City team? Honestly, I'm not even capping. Let me get the fitness levels up. I would be shocked. Are you telling me at home against Norwich, Man City, 32 shots on goal? I'm getting tap-ins, man. Kyle Walker on the overlap. Sterling, De Bruyne whips it across. I'm tapping it in at the back post. It's Sadio Mane. Oh, I genuinely, I could get a tap in this team. Just give me a month to get fit. But hey, we'll never know. Salah don't want to be there anymore. Mane looks like the saddest man I've ever seen. Why would Mane be sad? He's just won AFCON. He should be on top of the world, man. Salah or Benzi? Yeah, big Benz, man. They're too techie, bro. It's got too much tech. I don't think Salah would thrive in many teams because of the way he suits playing. You know, I actually, if I was Salah, I don't think he should leave Liverpool. I think Liverpool's made for him, you know. Mustafa said I'd get a hat-trick. Would Laka score for City? I doubt it. He'd be in midfield. Nah, listen, I'm not even going to cap. Laka would probably score because Pep would have him high up the pitch. And, you know, I think he would score. Not many natural fullbacks that can defend these days. There's not. Even Cancelo. Look, Cancelo got ripped up by Martinelli as well. It doesn't mean they're bad. They're just not. It's crazy. Nowadays, fullbacks are being signed for how they attack more than they're defending. Here comes City again. They're swarming Liverpool. Ball whipped into the back. Oh, what a tackle by Robertson. Sterling had a tap in at the back post. Robertson gets a little touch on the cross and denies it. Jesus rescues it back post. What a game, people. What a game of football. Carl said he would score 15 at City. Amsterdam said Eddie would bag 20 at City. I don't get why Arteta's system is not the same as Pep. Listen, you need Pep Guardiola players, and Arteta ain't Pep. You know, he can try and be Pep, but he's not him. And he doesn't have the same level of players. Was he onside? He was. Oh, it's a tap in back post. Robertson, great defending. It's not Sterling's day. Yeah, he should have scored earlier in the game, Mr. Sitter, and there, ball gets flicked away from him, but he's dangerous. Look at the runs in the penalty area. When do you ever see Arsenal have an attack like that? Wingers running, whip it across the penalty area, hard and low. Man's running in for a tap in. You don't see it. Diogo Jota's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Jota takes too long. What a tackle. What a piece of defending. Aymeric Laporte. Wow, I thought Jota was in there. I'm surprised he didn't have the speed to get away. Laporte, what an unbelievable recovery there. And he stops him. RD, would you take Sterling at Arsenal? I would. He's better than what we've got. Jota, I don't know what he was doing there. He took so long to shoot, slowed down, and then he gets caught by Laporte. And Laporte's not overly quick. But maybe Jota couldn't get the ball out of his feet quick enough. Trent fouls Sterling there, pulls him back. He might even get a yellow card for that. Brilliant game. Absolutely brilliant game. 2-1 The level in this game is incredible. And let me tell you, Liverpool have not even played that well. I think Klopp will be furious. Biggest league game of the season, and they haven't really turned up. They've had a few decent moments, but Man City have dominated the game. The intensity is too high. Yeah, I'm shocked Trent didn't get booked for that. Is this the same league Arsenal playing? De Bruyne whips it in. Could be in again. Oh, what a save by Alisson. Tips it onto the post. He is offside, by the way. Laporte. That ball in. They're playing a risky offside trap. I told you Alisson's better than Ederson for me. Yeah, he's offside there, Laporte. Yard offside. He actually could have probably left that to De Bruyne. De Bruyne was onside. But hey, it is what it is, people. Our play's too choreographed. Big C also predictable. Get the ball to the wings, cut in, cross, Hail Marys. And we don't have that big physical striker, you know. Klopp's going mad. I don't know if he's going mad at Pep, but he's not happy. Would you take Payet? Not now. Bit old. I would have took him when he was at West Ham. I really rated him. Craig said Curtis, Bernardo Silva or Sterling. Foden whips it in. Oh! I like Bernardo Silva. I think he's absolute baller, by the way. I just don't think Arsenal would get much out of Bernardo Silva for some reason. A little techie number 10 that plays between the lines. I don't see how we'd even get the ball to him. So I'm not saying that Sterling is better than Bernardo. I just don't know if... I don't think Bernardo would do much in the Arsenal team because a little number 10 between the lines, he relies on your De Bruynes and people like that to get the ball to him. Who's getting the ball to him in our team? Granit Xhaka. So I would take Sterling over Bernardo. That's not me saying he's better than him. I just don't think Bernardo would thrive in our team. I just don't. He'd be in them little pockets, waiting for the ball, and he wouldn't get it because we're not as good as Man City are. Bernardo's a top player. But good question. I like that question. Yeah, listen, he's a big upgrade on Odegaard. But we just don't... People saying Bernardo can play centre mid. Yeah, maybe you could put him in a free. Put him in a free, get a new centre mid, play Bernardo, Partey and a new centre mid. That could work. What a fantastic half of football, people. Half-time whistle goes. Do you know what? That was an absolute pleasure to watch, and I just didn't say that yesterday. That is for damn sure. Yesterday was a pain. Absolute pain. But yeah, let me get the halftime tweet up. 2-1 at halftime. City lead at halftime. Being the better, played with more intensity. With more intensity. Standard of football is unreal. It is, honestly, the standard of football in this game is unreal. There you go. There's a halftime tweet. Right, let me know your thoughts, people. City dominated. I suppose the only thing from Pep Guardiola's point of view will be 2-1 would frustrate him. There wasn't really a need for them to concede that goal. I think Ederson should save it. And City could possibly have been 3 or 4-1 up. Dupe said, unpopular opinion, I think it's time to consider Kyle Walker as the greatest Premier League right-back. He might have never been considered the best at a point, but he has been top he has been top 3 for 7 years. It's a good point. It's a good point. If you're looking at consistency and longevity at right-back, we've never really sat there and said, oh, Kyle Walker's the best right-back in the Prem. People always look for someone else. I've heard a lot of people say he's just a pace merchant fullback. But if you're looking at it, his last few years at Tottenham, he became a real beast of a right-back. He's been at City for, what, 5 years? 6 years? 5 years, maybe? And he's held it down. You know, they signed Danilo. He couldn't get in. They've signed Cancelo. He had to move to left-back. He's still in this Man City team. I think by the time he either leaves City or whatever retires, you're talking about probably the best Premier League right-back with the longevity, you know. I know people love Gary Neville. People love Lauren, who played for Arsenal. But these guys Well, Gary Neville did do it for a longer period of time, but yeah. Kyle Walker definitely has been at the top level for a long time. Frank Butcher said, I feel bad for Martinelli yesterday, man. Kissed the physio on the cheek and everything. Dinershen said, Alisson is world class. City will be 4-1 without him. He's been brilliant. I think he's a top keeper. MD said, I believe Trent will become the best right back in the Prem's history. I mean, he'll certainly create the best assists for a fullback moving forward. Will people always question him defensively, you know? Faye said, United rejected Cancelo for Wan-Bissaka. Damn, that's pain. Bro, we rejected N'Golo Kante for Xhaka. You know, I can go one step further, bro. You know what I mean? Walker is City's important player because of the system, the overlapping quick fullback, it's vital. Thomas said, the organisation and variety of passes is so nice to watch. Yeah, and Arsenal, yeah, we know about them. We know all about them. Reece James is good, very good. Very, very good, you know. Trent is so bad at defending, no chance Southgate. See, I just don't think, I think that's an exaggeration. I don't think you can play right back for Liverpool, win the title and the Champions League and be a bad defender. There isn't a bad player in the Liverpool team. I would say he's an average defensive right back. And he's elite going forward. And ultimately, that makes him one of the best right backs. You know, Cancelo's not amazing defensively. And you have to remember, Trent was a centre midfielder. I just think there's an exaggeration. You know, I think his defending is a little bit downplayed a little bit. You know, but I get you. He's not an elite defensive player, but going forward, different gravy. CeeLo said, glad you're using Twitch, bro. Waiting for the therapy Monday, time to cook. Big up everyone tuned in on Twitch. Really appreciate your support as always. And the numbers are climbing nicely, so I appreciate that. I think we got about 90 in there today watching. Over 1,400 of you watching on YouTube. Unbelievable support. Big up Harsh Naru said, watching on both YouTube and Twitch. Mo said Trent is 23. His legacy will surpass Dani Alves. Hasn't Dani Alves won like the most trophies of any fullback in the history of football? I'm sure he's won like 20-something trophies. So that's a big legacy to surpass. I think he's got a long way to go. Samar said Arsenal will be City level in 10 years. Yeah, if we're lucky, mate. That's probably when the Kroenkes sell up. Trent is considered a bad defender because he is so elite at attacking. I always say in English football, we have this habit of downplaying our players' talent rather than bigging it up. It's like we big up the wrong players, which is crazy. People go, oh, Trent's not that good at defending. Okay, but Trent's won the Champions League. Trent's won the World Club Cup. Trent's won the Prem. But man like Harry Maguire, who's just a head-it, kick-it merchant, costs 80 million and captains Man United and the press always defending him. You know, we're looking at what Trent can't do. If Trent was French, he would play for France at right back. If Trent was Spanish, he would play for Spain at right back. They wouldn't be going, oh, Trent's not quite good enough defensively. I never heard Brazil go, well, you know, Dani Alves, he's amazing going forward, but he doesn't defend well enough. Nah, man. They go, look how good the guy is on the ball. Let's get the best out of him. Why can't Gareth Southgate go, you know what? Trent is one of the best fullbacks in the world on the ball. I'm going to play him and get the best out of him. But because Southgate is so defensive, the man will play Kieran Trippier at right back or someone like that. So I don't buy into it. I just don't. If Trent was French, he'd play right back for France and probably win the World Cup. You know, and just put in techie crosses in every minute and playing long passes. But because Gareth Southgate, I want all these defensive-minded players. Southgate can't work with them kind of players. That's the problem. You think if Pep was the England manager, that Trent wouldn't be playing. Trent would be playing. You know, it's ridiculous. How can you be a Champions League winner, Premier League winner, you can't get in your England team over Kieran Trippier? Or who does he even play right back? I don't even know. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. We do it all the time in England. We do it all the time. That's why we don't win trophies. France win the World Cup with Pavard at right back, a glorified centre-back, you know. It is what it is, people. Jared said Danny Alves is the most decorated player in the world. Yeah, I thought I saw a stat that he'd won the most trophies. Frank Butcher said Trent's long ball distribution is next level. It's unbelievable. England should appoint Wenger. I mean, I don't know. I would have liked to have seen Wenger got the England job at some time. But maybe he's out of the game too long now. I'm not sure. Where do you think Celtic and Rangers would finish in the Prem? That's a good question. I'm going to be honest. They're in a relegation battle, both of them. If I'm being real. They're both in a relegation battle. Because I'm looking at the Prem. They're not as good as Everton. I don't think any of them are as good as Everton. And Everton are fourth from bottom. So, I think they're in a relegation battle. A lot of you saying mid-table. I think they're near the bottom of the league. Who's currently bottom three? Norwich, Watford, Burnley. Yeah, they can possibly finish above those three. Everton are fourth from bottom. Are you telling me Rangers are better than Everton? They ain't got a better striker than Calvert-Lewin or Richarlison or Decore and Allen or Pickford and Yerry Mina. I think they're in the bottom six. I think they're in a relegation battle. That's a great question, by the way. Oh my God, you're very harsh. I'm telling you, people. Where are they finishing in the Prem? Everton are fourth from bottom. Everton win the Scottish League, in my opinion, with the team they've got. Edu Plus said mid-table. I can't see it. A few of you say mid-table. I think they're in a relegation. Man said top 20. Top 8? Oh, come on, man. No chance. Absolutely no chance. I mean, Wolves are 8th, Leicester are 9th, Palace are 10th. Never. The only way they finish mid-table is if they come to the Prem and they get given loads of money and then they go and... But I'm talking about with the team they've got now. If you bring your team into the Prem now, you're in a relegation battle, in my opinion. They're not getting top 8. I'm not seeing that. Relegation for sure. You know what? You're gonna cause wars in the comments. They're defo lower mid-table. Yar said bottom 5. Yeah, they'll probably beat Arsenal, to be fair. Rangers have Rambo. They need more than Rambo, mate. You know what I mean? They need Terminator, Robocop. They need all of them. You know what I mean? They need Scarface. They need all of them. Carlito's Way. They need the lot, people. You were worried when Arsenal was going to draw Rangers. Bro, I wasn't worried about Rangers. I was worried about Arsenal. There's a big difference. We can lose to anyone. You know what I mean? We're not that team. It wasn't Rangers that scared me, bro. We lost to Nottingham Forest this season. So we can, Robocop settings, man, I'm telling you. Yeah, exactly. We didn't beat Forest. If Celtic and Rangers had the money, then tops it. Listen, I'm taking the question as, where would Rangers and Celtic finish with the team they've got now in the Prem? For me, they're in a relegation battle. You give them the money that the Prem teams have got because of their stadium, their history, then we're having a different conversation. So, yeah, good question that. You would have sparked a whole big debate in the comments there. But that's definitely a good discussion. I like that one. They'll get 8th if Arteta manages them. Bro, if Arteta manages them, they'll be in the Championship. Did you feel that Usyk deserved the decision when he faced AJ? Bopped him. Absolutely bopped him. There was no decision to make. He won the fight. Head and shoulders above him. Rangers and Celtic would even win. Is he saying would or wouldn't win the Championship? That idiot Carragher actually tried saying Man City v Liverpool is the greatest ever rivalry in English football. Listen, how everyone's dressing it up is people are saying these are the two best teams in the Prem and also possibly the two best teams in Europe. I think the way you try to structure the argument is that when Man U and Arsenal were at the top, there was still teams in Europe that could beat us in Europe sometimes. We only got to one Champions League final. Listen, there's no way this for me is a bigger rivalry than Man United, Arsenal, Wenger, Ferguson. Just never. Van Nistelrooy against Thierry Henry, Keane against Vieira, Sol Campbell and Jaap Stam. It's just not. It's not for me. There isn't even a real rivalry between the fans. It wasn't heated. City and Liverpool is not heated. It's just football quality debate. Arsenal and Man United was hatred. Wenger and Fergie was having it on the touchline. Keane and Vieira was in the tunnel. I'm sorry, man. There's no bigger rivalry for me during the Premier League years than United Arsenal at their best. I know a lot of Liverpool fans will probably disagree, but I felt that was the best. No organic rivalries anymore. Yeah, man, come on. There's never been no long-lasting Man City-Liverpool rivalry. It's a new rivalry because they've both been at the top. And I don't buy that comment from Carragher. I just don't. Who's the better left-back, Ashley Cole or Marcelo? Depends what you want. I'd say Marcelo going forward, one of the best I've ever seen. The techiest left-back. Ashley Cole defensively, the best I've ever seen. I would go Ashley Cole because I want a defender that can defend. But in the modern game, they'd probably take Marcelo, to be honest. R9 or R10, Biggie or Tupac? Oh, man. Now, these questions, I have to ban these questions. I can answer the hip-hop one quickly. I'm Tupac over Biggie, right? I'm Tupac over Biggie. So that's the first one. Where that first question's so difficult for me, right, is growing up, R9 Ronaldo was my favourite footballer ever. As I've got older, it's like, because that individual brilliance has gone out of the game so much, it makes me love what Ronaldinho was even more. Because I don't think we'll ever see a player like that. I think the closest we were going to see to that would have been Neymar. But they didn't, he went to France, he bottled his career. All right, I'm just going to stick with R9 and Tupac, just. But Ronaldinho is up there as my favourite ever. It's a tough one. That's a great question, by the way. And we're going to do hip-hop streams on Twitch as well. Once we get started and I get settled on there. We do hip-hop. We do all sorts on there, people. Eventually, press conference reaction will possibly be over there as well. Because obviously we can tune in and watch the video and stuff. R9 or Lacazette, bro? I would put R9 up front now over Lacazette. And R9's probably about 50 years old and about 20 stone last time I saw him. So, yeah, I would put R9 above him now. Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, and Rivaldo is the best front three ever. I mean, individually, no doubt. No doubt. I remember them ripping up England World Cup 2002. I actually wasn't even hurt because I loved that front three too much. Dre's not happy, man. I said Tupac over Biggie. For me, Pac was just, yeah, the music. Pac, man. His music, for me, was just, I don't know, it was more powerful. For me, I felt like it was more powerful. Biggie's a lyricist, like a natural storyteller, rapper, straight off the top, no writing bars, But Pac, for me, I listen to more of his music and I feel it. I'm like, yo, I can feel that pain in the music. But, hey, do you know what? That's going to have to be one of the first hip-hop streams that I do on Twitch. Pac or Big, that'll be a great debate, by the way. Glenn said, Curtis, where do you think Conte would be with Laka Martinelli up top and we had Kane and Son? I mean, I think he'd get more out of them. I really do. I think he'd get more out of them. I think he'd change the system. He'd play a different way. He went into Spurs, played free at the back and transformed them, Second half underway, people. Make sure you smash the like. 1,300 of you in the chat. Nearly 100 watching on Twitch. Follow on there. Subscribe. Second half. It's City against Liverpool. 2-1 to City. Who is going to win this game? If City win this, I think they're champions. Pac or Big is like Jay-Z or Nas. And again, I'm a Nas fan, bro. I'm Nas over Jay-Z as well. So, but yeah, we're going to have some serious hip-hop debates on Twitch. Throwing to Liverpool on the halfway line. Buffon or Khan? Buffon's my favourite goalkeeper. Probably of all time in the modern game. So I prefer Buffon. Biggie better rapper, Tupac better talker. Do you think Jay-Z is the GOAT? No, I don't. I think Pac's better. I think Nas is better. Nas all day. Here come Liverpool. Oh, Sadio Mane! 2-2! Equaliser for Liverpool a minute into the second half. Manchester City 2, Liverpool 2. The biggest game of the season is coming to life, people. Just when you thought they were done and dusted, Sadio Mane with the equaliser. Wow. Ball out wide. Jordan Henderson finds Trent. You might want to talk about Trent. You see the reverse pass. Salah, great ball, slips him in. First time. Wow, what a goal. What a goal. What a team move. Wow. That is a fantastic goal. What a move. Great finish, Mane. Honestly, they have absolutely split Man City there. They've split them. That is unbelievable. Trent, come on, man. You see the reverse pass, bro, man. 2-2, people. What a game. Honestly, I said it. I didn't predict 2-2, to be fair. I predicted 2-1 Liverpool. Liverpool have not played that well today. If I'm Jurgen Klopp, I'm sitting there going, you know what? Haven't played well. City have been at it. And it's 2-2. I think Liverpool are going to go on and win this game. I'm telling you. Curtis, will the therapy be today or tomorrow? It's going to be tomorrow, bro. 2 p.m. It's going to be tomorrow. I just couldn't be, it was Sunday. I was having a nice, relaxed Sunday. I said, I'm not doing Arsenal therapy today, man. We'll wait till tomorrow, start of the week. What a game, people. Here's Jota for Liverpool. Left-hand side, runs at John Stones. The substitutions are going to be vital in this game as well. You got Diaz, you got Firmino. On the City bench, you got Mahrez, you got Grealish. What a fantastic goal that was, people. You do not often see Manchester City get split apart like that. Trent with the reverse pass into Salah. Salah just opens up, slots in Mane, through ball, great finish. Finesses into the corner. Liverpool on the attack. Robertson in the penalty area, whips it across. Oh, he puts it in front of all of them. Goes out for a throw and he overhits it. They're dominating now, people. Fabinho or Rodri. Again, I've always been a Fabinho fan. I really appreciate what Rodri does, that ball playing centre mid. He's vital for Pep. But I've always liked Fabinho. I wanted Arsenal to sign him. We tried to sign him when Emery was in charge. Rodri probably better on the ball. Fabinho better at winning the ball. So it depends what you want. But I just like Fabinho, man. He's a tank. Obi said, is it fair to say if Kieran Tierney wasn't consistently injured, he would be at a bigger club, more currently successful? We got him because no top club would take the risk. That's a good point. Did the injuries put people off taking him? And 25 million was cheap. Fran or Curtis, hey, he's only one winner here, people. Big up Fran, man, but sometimes you got to take the L, my brother. Hey, nah, big up Fran each and every time, though, man. That's my boy. Anthony said, Liverpool will put it on City this half. Diaz is off the bench to score. This game, honestly, this game is the new El Clasico, in my opinion, in terms of not the rivalry, but in terms of the level. The level of talent is just through the roof. This game's been outstanding. 2-2, 49 minutes. They're absolutely just going for it. Adnan, do you think Arsenal wasted Aubameyang's potential? Did we waste it? Yeah, I would say we did. Because to me, if you've got a striker that's winning the Golden Boot and you're not getting top 4, then you haven't built properly around him. So, yeah, I would say we have. We waited years to get a 20-goal striker after putting up with Giroud. He scored 20 goals for 2 years in a row, and we still didn't manage to get top 4. Liverpool on the attack again. Jota tries to find Mane. Oh, he doesn't quite get the direction. They are hitting Manchester City on the counter-attack. Honestly, this game, man said Curtis Carragher. Oh, listen, I'm not lying. The levels are insane. They're insane, people, the footballing levels. Liverpool, Jota. Oh, my days. Mane, left-hand side. They don't find him again. Pass wasn't quite right. Yeah, I would say this. The rivalry of Arsenal, Man U, the whole spectacle of it, the managers, the fans, the players that were on the pitch, unbelievable. That's the best ever, in my opinion. But this level right now of football is special, what we're seeing. For the modern game and where we're at, this is the best we're going to see in the world now. Would our other players a striker for City or Liverpool? Probably City. I think they get the ball to you easier when you're up front. Liverpool kind of wait to spring the counter-attack on you. I feel like City dominate the ball a little bit more. They should have had... Sterling could have had 2 in the first half already. Liverpool are dominant now, though. Robertson whips it into the back post. Salah's in there. He has a bad touch and cleared by Cancelo. City hanging on. Trent tackles Phil Foden. Foden manages to win it back, though. He does well there. Henderson, they're in here. The tackles are flying in. Matip finds Fabinho. He gives it away. Can City counter-attack? Sterling gives it away. Fabinho wins it back. What a game of football this is. Honestly, but this is a special game of football. This is special. And here's Trent. Finds Mo Salah right-hand side into the penalty area. Finds Diogo Jota. Saved by Ederson. Oh, my days. What a chance. What a chance. I feel like Jota should go with his right foot. He goes with his left. Kind of toe pokes it towards goal. Wow. Look at the ball from Salah outside of the foot. He makes it look easy. For me there, the ball's coming from his right-hand side on the floor. I feel like he should just sweep that in with his right foot. He goes with he almost toe pokes it with his left foot. Liverpool now doing to City what City did to them in the first half. They're just pressing, giving them no space. Ederson's here on the ball playing out. They're pressing. This is honestly... I'm not even lying, people. This is one of the best Premier League games I've watched in years. I'm not even capping. This is unbelievable. Honestly, it's phenomenal. You could not call the way this game's going to go. City looked rattled, though. They were the dominant team first half. Big Tree Trunk Curtis, the GOAT commentator. Big up yourself, bro. Great game. Great community interaction. Penalty Spot said, great game. How long before Arsenal reach these levels again? 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, who knows? If the Kroenkes are still here, forget it. We won't reach this level with the Kroenkes. To reach this level, you need ambition. You need to go for the best. And we don't. O'Malley said, Curtis, we need to get a contract with FIFA top-level commentary. Hey, man, they need to hit me up. Here comes City, though. First chance of the half for them. Terrible ball. Foden overhits it. Sterling manages to keep it in. Didn't need to push him that wide there. City keep the ball. Cancelo. They've struggled to create this half. Decades, if that. Battle of the bridge. Game of 2 halves. Sonic or Mario, someone said. I'm probably a bit, I probably am a bit more Sonic, a bit more fast-paced, innit? Dun, 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 dun. No, I'm trying to think. I did grow up on Mario, though, but nah. Sonic's got movies out and that, man. Nah, I'm going Sonic. I can't lie. Lookman said, best football I've seen this year. We are a million miles away from the 2 teams. Honestly, this football is just incredible to watch. I love it. Battle of the empty seats. Well, Liverpool definitely don't get empty seats at Anfield. I'm sure it's a sellout today at City. Trent and Sterling, balls overhit. Trent clears it up the line. That's a foul, surely. Referee says no. They're not happy there. Jota saying it. Salah saying he was fouled. Ref says nothing. Yeah, I'm a pace merchant, man. You know what I mean? On FIFA, everyone's got to have 90 pace in my attack. So, Sonic, yeah, pace merchant settings. Bro, you got a great voice for commentary. Seriously, got Martin Tyler on. Hey, when Martin retires, man, I'm coming for him. You know. And this is the interesting thing, Mello. I was actually more of a Super Nintendo guy than Mega Drive, so I should be Mario. But I don't know. I liked Sonic. It was quicker, you know. But I love Mario Kart, though. I love Mario Kart. I used to love that. But, yeah, I love Sonic, the fast pace. More Liverpool fans in the stands than City. Oh, man. Liverpool on the ball now. Robertson. Liverpool starting to dominate. What a game. What a game. I think there'll be more goals. Here's Alisson on the ball. So, do you know what? I didn't have a Sega Saturn or a Dreamcast. I think my first. Oh, break. Here's Jota in the penalty area. Henderson. What is that from Henderson, man? He's passing to no one. I think my first What was my first console? Maybe a Game Boy. Maybe a Game Boy with a green screen, man, no color. Super Nintendo was unbelievable. The cartridge, man, you had to, blow the dust out of it and all that. Then I had a PlayStation. I remember it was chipped. I used to get chipped games on a PlayStation, man. Used to pay about £3 for them. I had about 30 games. I never had a Dreamcast. I had a Nintendo 64. Used to absolutely love that. GoldenEye, Diddy Kong Racing, FIFA Road to World Cup. What game was that? 98, was it? But the games were so expensive on N64, man. It was about £50. GoldenEye, man. I used to play that game for hours with a golden gun and that. It was madness. And now I'm a PlayStation guy, not Xbox. PSP, I never had a PSP either, Never had a PSP. Tetris watch at school, yo, man. Sega. You can't beat the good old days, man. You can't beat it. They don't know nowadays, man. They don't know. They live in the high life now. Nintendo Switch and all that. PS2 games were goated, bruv. Grand Theft Auto, Scarface. I even had the 50 Cent G-Unit games. I can't even remember what they were called. I'm sure a lot of you will remember. Oh, man, I had all of them. Basketball games. Yeah, the good old days, man. The good old days. Roy said my team is filthy on Ultimate Team. I soon land, bro. Soon land. My Ultimate Team's getting better. It's getting better. PS2 was lit. Yeah, I love that console, man. San Andreas was my favorite Grand Theft Auto game ever. The Crips and Bloods theme that they did. Oh, Bulletproof. Yeah, there you go. Bulletproof, 50 Cent. Metal Gear Solid. That was a good game. That was a good game. That was I used to play that for hours. 50 Cent game was lit. Was there two? Blood in the Sand. I feel like that was one as well, wasn't it? Mortal Kombat. Yeah, man. Mortal Kombat was sick, man. Sub-Zero. Street Fighter, all of them. Yeah, we'll have to do gaming streams. We'll do all of it, people. Street Fighter or King of Fighters. I gotta go Street Fighter, man. Gotta go Street Fighter. Hadouken! Hadouken! Right, by the way, here's Salah. Oh, you got a man over. Salah turns. Oh, Laporte gets him out of the mess. If Salah turned there, Mane was unmarked at the back post. Foden finds Kevin De Bruyne, who gets clattered. That's going to be a yellow card. Oh, was that Thiago? And Thiago's just been booked, I think. City could be in. Bernardo Silva, left-hand side. Cuts back on Henderson. What's he got? Where's the footwork? They've doubled up. Fabinho's helped him. He's struggling. Tries to nutmeg Henderson. Retains possession. Foden on the edge of the penalty area. What a game. Oh, was it Trent? Trent will probably get booked then. NBA Street. What a game. Foden. Finds Cancelo. City on the ball. They've been a bit rattled. Driver. Yeah, man. Driver. I remember that. Crazy Taxi as well. Do you remember that game? The games. They don't make them like they used to, man. They don't make... Yeah, come on, man. You know the cartridges, you put it in, you're like, yo, what's going on, man? Bit of dust inside there. Def Jam Fight for New York. Oh, yeah. What was the... I'm thinking of another game as well. What was it? Tekken. That was a good game as well. I used to play that. FIFA Street was fire. FIFA Street was fire. If Mike Tyson came back to boxing, would you support it? Nah, I don't rate all that, man. It's coming back to boxing when they're like 50-something years old. Trying to get a payout, man. Just relax. You've had your career now. Chill, man. Curtis, how do we get Arteta or the Cronkies out? Fan base has to unite, first of all. If we're not all on the same page of thinking, we've got no chance. Yeah. The reason that Arsene Wenger was sacked, and he was sacked, I don't care what anybody said, was because the fans started saying, you know what, this has gone on for too long. People started leaving the seats empty. Sponsors see that. Sponsors see the protests. Start pulling money out of the club. Tickets not being sold. You want to affect a billionaire, you have to affect their pocket. Yeah, that's what they talk. They talk money. And until our fan base unite, realise that, okay, maybe Arteta's not good enough. Maybe the owners are not the right owners. Then we can start moving. Until then, we got no chance. They're going to be here for the foreseeable. Oh, Jesus. Hits the byline. Jesus could be in. He's got a pass. Jesus, shot blocked off the line. De Bruyne and Sterling was there. Maybe for the tap-in. He did actually do well to get the shot off. And it was blocked. Oh, Jesus, should he have rolled that? Christopher Leach said we need a walkout. Sell Arsenal. Crash Bandicoot was decent as well, Taib. I did like that. Jota is honestly a horrible footballer. Interesting. I mean, look at the goals he scored this year, man. I think he should roll that to Sterling or De Bruyne, man. There's less defenders in front of him there. No, it was Thiago. Now, didn't Thiago just get booked? How has he got away with that? It was Thiago. Someone said it was Trent. It was Thiago who fouled him. And... oh, no, he hasn't been booked, apparently. I thought he just got booked. Oh, it was Trent who got booked, he probably meant. The longer we are out of the Champions League, the more money they'll lose, yeah? But all they do, they reduce the wage bill, which they have done by 50%. That might balance it. Foden in the penalty area against Trent. And it's a goal kick. Good defending by Trent. See, he can defend people. Craig said boycott matches like we did to get Wenger out. Yeah, I mean, I would do it. You know me, I don't go most weeks anyway, so it makes no difference, you know. But yeah, I wish the fan base would unite, man. Oh, Thiago is booked. Oh, he is. So yeah, he should have got a red card then. Babiara said the fans must unite, demand only the best from the club. The moment fans accept mediocrity, that's when the process declines. Process of decline begins. Oh! Raheem Sterling from Manchester City! 3-2. The former Liverpool player slots it through the legs of Alisson. And Manchester City take the lead against the run of play. Just when Liverpool was starting to dominate, City catch him on the break. Raheem Sterling, former Liverpool player, and he has probably ended any hopes of Liverpool winning the title. Ball into Kevin De Bruyne. Is he onside? I think he's off. Oh no, he's on. I think Jesus was off. He nutmegs the goalkeeper as well. Wow. You couldn't write it, people. Sterling's on. What? Offside? Are you mad? He's not offside. He didn't even go. The other guy went for the ball. Have they given that offside, people? Sterling is onside, though. Wow, unbelievable. Unbelievable, Jeff. The goal has been ruled out. Wow. Oh, my days. Now, I don't understand that. I'm baffled. I'm baffled because Sterling, to me, looked onside. I thought Gabriel Jesus was offside when the ball was played. Wow. Pep's going to go mental. That is crazy. Wow. People, give me your thoughts. I thought Jesus was offside, not Sterling. That is crazy. He didn't even look at the replay. But wow, what a game. Back to 2-2, people. Back to 2-2. I thought it was onside. Jesus never went for the ball. So Liverpool at it again. The title was nearly over. Is it written in the stars, people, for Liverpool to go and win it? Once those lines come out, it's pure guesswork. I'm telling you. I don't know how that was offside. Sterling looked on. I'm the one who started the protest last year. Everyone used to use it as a reason for a pistol. I've been screaming Kroenke out for 10 years. The fans only join in when it's going wrong. Bro, it's been going wrong for ages. So I don't know what people are waiting for. Sterling scoring an important goal that turns out to be offside, not the first time. It's true. At least the first time he was offside, though. I thought he was onside there. Make sure you smash the likes up, people. Let's be honest. This is the best Premier League game that we have seen this season. Two absolute heavyweights going toe-to-toe. It's Man City 2, Liverpool 2. Sterling had a goal disallowed just then that I thought looked onside. Jesus looked off. Tiny Tempers. Oh, written in the stars, a million miles away. I won't sing the rest. Yo, but what a tune. You know what? Where's Tiny Temper, man? That brother ain't been around for years, bro. I love that song that he had with Wiz Khalifa as well. I'll be back one day. Tell her not to cry. I'll be back one day. Yo, I might have to listen to some Tiny Temper, you know. That brother just disappeared off the face of the earth. He took the bag and ran off, man. The offside rule's got to go. Luis Diaz, sorry, coming on for Liverpool. Thought it was Firmino. Luis Diaz on his way. Nah, no album dropping, bro. I ain't got that capability still. Not the singing. Buy a schooner, send location. He's on it, bro. We join up. We'll build it up ourselves. Don't worry. Diaz is coming on now. The question is who comes off. Jota scored, but hasn't been amazing. I think Jota's got to come off, but then would he have not put Firmino on for Jota? I'm not sure. WizKid ran Tiny out of the UK. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Tiny Tempo, wife rhythm. He was creating hit records, man. Number ones. The brother just disappeared. AK said Liverpool do look spooked from that, so maybe it meant something. It's been a strange performance from Liverpool. First half, they weren't great, but they had a couple of moments. They got the goal. Second half, they started like a house on fire, and they've kind of tailed off again now. Cancelo down the line, good block from Trent, and Liverpool win the ball back. Who's going to come off? Oh, what a ball from Mo Salah into Mane. That is unbelievable. That is an incredible ball outside of his foot. Shaquille said, Curtis, we need a Twitch stream with music in the background. It's coming, bro. It's coming. We're started now, so once we start, it's only going to get better. Hopefully this week we'll step it up a bit. Cancelo gets skipped by Mo Salah, goes by him easy into the penalty area. Keeps it in. He's looking for a pass, got no support. Trent whips it in. It's cleared. Kevin De Bruyne. He's got Sterling on the counter-attack. Raheem Sterling, Virgil van Dijk comes across. Sterling against Van Dijk. What's he got? Trent's there as well. And Van Dijk, like taking candy off a baby, mate. Like taking candy off a baby. Man said, boy, relax yourself. You ain't going nowhere. Yeah, I'm double your size. I'm as quick as you. You're not moving. Takes the ball off him. And they keep it moving. The pass from Salah was ridiculous. Tiny's from my man. I said, buy a schooner. Pass out, tears, frisky, Wonder Man, written in the stars. His issue was dropping all the hits in one album. Maybe he's got maybe he should have spread them records out, man. He put too many on one album. Jake said, I'd get a Twitch account for Curtis streams. Big up, bro. Appreciate that. VVD, you shouldn't. But man just looked at Sterling and said, yo, little man, relax. Little man, relax yourself. You ain't going nowhere. Yeah, I'm the best centre-back in world football. Coach, why can't Pep's cone man copy Klopp's tactics? Try saying that on after a few drinks. Listen, you need players. You need to know how to implement it. Just because you look at it on the TV, don't mean you can implement it on the training ground. And also, you need certain players to play that. You need players with unbelievable fitness levels that can run through brick walls, that are powerful, that collectively click. You know, it ain't easy to do that, bro. This ain't FIFA. You know, you got to be able to produce that. Arteta's tax is in the building. I don't think Arsenal have paid their Arteta tax bill. Luis Diaz coming on, people. I think Jota will come off. Yep, Jota's off. He has scored. He hasn't actually played that great, but it's another important goal for Liverpool. And that's what he does. That's what he does. He scores goals, people. Jota comes off. Luis Diaz comes on. It's not a bad replacement, that, is it? Let's be honest. What a player this kid is, by the way. I just think this guy is going to become a special player in the Premier League once he settles in. Diaz will score too. Arsenal's got players though. Oh yeah, we got players. That's all we need. Van Dijk owns Sterling. The ease with which Van Dijk took the ball off Sterling was just madness. It was crazy. Vegas Gunner, I hope you're well, bro. Thank you for the super chat. Will Xhaka be here next season? He's a huge reason why we've declined. How did we get so reliant on him? It's embarrassing. If he was like fourth choice centre mid, we'd hardly talk about him. We wouldn't be bothered. The fact he starts every week is nuts. Mo Salah whips into the far corner. Oh, deflection just wide. Corner to Liverpool. I think they're appealing for handball. What? What's he given? A goal kick? Oh, my days. It's a corner. He's given a goal kick. Is that handball, people? I don't know what's going off now. I've got the commentary turned down. I need to know. It hits his leg. It hits Laporte on the leg and goes wide. So it's a corner. It looks like the ref's given a goal kick. Wow, that is. Now, what is the point of VAR? Why does VAR not tell the ref there, ref, you've got that wrong, mate. It clipped his leg. You couldn't see it. It's a corner. You know, if this is a game that can decide the title, you can score from a corner. The referee's given a goal kick when it's a blatant corner. What is the point of VAR in this country? They just don't know how to use it. It's embarrassing. The stakes are so high in this game. How can you just say, oh, goal kick, mate? Nah, it clipped his leg. Ridiculous. Vegas gonna listen, bro. I hope Xhaka's gone in the summer. I really do. I've had enough. I really have. But it wouldn't surprise me if he's still at the club. I thought this year he was going and he managed to get a new contract. So Sterling turns well there. Jesus on the right-hand side. City could be in. De Bruyne's there for the pullback. Oh, my days, Jesus, you greedy boy. You greedy, greedy boy. He wants the glory, man. He's getting gassed because his international teammate's in goal. He's got to pull that to Kevin De Bruyne there. Sterling does well. Little flick into De Bruyne. Jesus is onside. Pull it back to De Bruyne. Penalty spot. Tries to shoot. And it goes wide. That is poor. Latte said, need Pool to win. Got Jones showdown card, the upgrade. Bro, I never knew you played FIFA as well. I got that Ryan Kent card. And Rangers went and lost in the week. I was fuming. But I think if they draw, don't both of them go 1 or something. But yeah, I saw that, Curtis Jones. It's a good card. Still a great game. Is Anthony Taylor the AFCON ref in disguise? Bro, it's all mad. It's Kevin De Bruyne, 30 yards out, loses the ball. Mane drives forward now, keeps the ball well there, finds Thiago. I cannot believe Jesus hit that. Should have pulled it back. Xhaka is Arteta's golden boy, so we'll be at Arsenal next season. He got to go for me. We need 200 million plus in the summer. 100%. Cancelo tackles Salah there and gets away from him. Oh, my days, the footwork. Cancelo there goes past Salah, goes past Henderson, and then does Salah again and gets fouled, wins a free kick. VAR can't check for that. Is that right, Collins? I appreciate it. I didn't even know, to be honest. I thought they could say things like that. Jota, 28 appearances, 15 goals. Laka, 26 appearances, 4 goals. We are miles behind. If Jota was at Arsenal, he'd probably have about 7 goals. You know, just because of how we play, to be honest. No one will thrive in this team at Arsenal as an attacking player. I'm just keeping it 100, people. We're not built to score goals. Ash said, I'm still so depressed. Oh, man. It's a shame we've even got to do Arsenal therapy. Do I just skip it and pretend it didn't happen? Well, we need to talk about it. Tomorrow, 2 p.m. Riyad Mahrez coming on for City, people. Over 5.5. Currently plus 240. He's taking Sterling off. Surprised at that. Thought he might have took Foden off. He's not happy. He's not happy at all, mate. 1 year on, he's fuming. Fuming. 1 year left on your contract, mate. Come and play for us. We'll take you. Although Arteta will ruin you, but we'll take you. Yeah, he's been dangerous. Maybe when Van Dijk put his hand on his head and just stopped him running, that was enough. But Raheem Sterling off, Riyad Mahrez on, and Sterling is fuming. Smash the likes, people. Can we get 1,000 likes? Road to 50k settings. We're only 7k away now. We hit 43k last night. Thank you very much. We've just gone past 1,000 on Twitch as well, which we just started. So big up for all the support, people. Jesus or Sherman? Yeah, I'd still take Gabriel Jesus over Eddie, Sherman, Klump, and Ketia. Although Eddie looked lively yesterday, but doesn't matter if you don't score, does it? Karas said, the more I watch games like this, the more I want Arteta out. Yeah, because you realise we're a million miles away from this. It's Sadio Mane in the middle. This game's there to be won, people. It is there to be won. 15 minutes ago, Trent with the long diag. Finds Robertson into Luis Diaz. There's a winner in this. I'm telling you, someone's going to win this. Ago said, I don't want Sterling. Not good enough. Bro, did you see Arsenal yesterday? He walks into our team. But, hey, it is what it is. I respect your opinion. Ash said, love your interview on AFTV straight after the watch. And I appreciate it, bro. Had to be said, you know. Light years away, said Jake. Interesting that Liverpool and City have scored the most goals in the last 14 minutes of games. 18 for Liverpool, 14 for City. Yeah, Jake, you're right. We're light years away from these teams. Greg said, imagine if we kept Saliba, Guendouzi, sold Xhaka, didn't sign White, we had extra 60 to 75 million. Should have used our money more wisely. Jordan Henderson, right-hand side, wins a corner for Liverpool. Trust the process, Big C. We will play like this in 5 years under Arteta. I'm real. It's Sunday. It's been a long week. We're tired. We don't need that kind of trolling right now, my brother. We ain't trying to wait 5 years to see this at the carpet, bro. And we'll be lucky if we see that in 5 years under Arteta. Probably 10 years. Andrew said Arteta deserves a slap, not the players. Kante over Xhaka finished Wenger. Xhaka as captain finished Emery. Xhaka as left back will hopefully finish Arteta. Oh, my days. Xhaka is the common denominator. Trent whips in the corner, headed away. Comes out to Henderson, and the shot's blocked. Kyle Walker can City break. Plays it down the line. Riyad Mahrez, good tackle by Henderson. Arsenal don't play the same sport. Yeah, no, we don't. We don't play like this. Henderson's off, and Keita comes on for Liverpool. Where is 100 million Grealish? Sub not used, mate. That's how good they are. You know, they don't even have to bring him on. 100 mil. Yeah, time out. He's trolling on a Sunday. Tree Trunk said, I've been so impressed by Liverpool scouting and signing of players. Michael Edwards, bro. By the way, he leaves Liverpool this summer. I think one of the best things Arsenal should do is sign him. This man sold Ryan Brewster for £25 million. Dominic Solanke for £20 million. We sold Matteo Guendouzi, who's in the French squad, for £9 million. Get Michael Edwards from Liverpool when he leaves. Simple as that. He would be one of the biggest signings. Who on our starting 11 can make the bench at either Liverpool or City? Who makes the bench? I mean, obviously our goalkeeper would make the bench, but then your second choice keeper is not as good. So I say Ramsdale. I think Tierney would be involved. Possibly second choice left back after Cancelo. Robertson. He's better than Tsimikas. I think Partey makes the bench. Partey could possibly start over Henderson. I don't know. Martinelli, Saka. Maybe four players in the squad. We're talking, not even starting. Liverpool on the break. Luis Diaz. Mane makes the run. Finds Keita. There's going to be a winner in this game, let me tell you. Big C said Edu is a glorified travel agent yesterday on AFT. I'm not lying, people. You're trying to go Ibiza or somewhere this year. Phone Edu. You know, that's why he took the team to Dubai during the international break. Partey does not stop. I'm not. Henderson works well in the system, but it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. I think Partey could challenge him, definitely. Odegaard would make the City squad. I don't think he would. They got man like Mahrez on the bench, you know, and Gundogan on the bench. These men are better than Odegaard. I don't think Odegaard would get on the bench. Michael Edwards has held talks with United. See, I mean, Arsenal, they'll just stick by Edu. I hear what you're saying. Partey's injury prone, you know, with that system and that intensity that Liverpool playing, he'd break down more than an old Vauxhall Astra. So, yeah, probably wouldn't work. Chris said, Big C, what is this agenda against Sterling with people? He walks into our team. How many of our players walk into Cities? Sterling's stats speak for itself even. I don't understand it. There is a general feeling in football that Sterling is not that highly rated. I don't know why. Oh, here's Mahrez. What a touch. This guy is absolute silk. Cuts inside. Oh, my days. What's he doing? Kevin De Bruyne pulls it back. Oh, it's cleared. Yo, Mahrez is mad. Mahrez is actually one of the most techie wingers, I would say, in world football. Honestly, he is unreal on the ball. Maybe he's inconsistent. I don't know why he doesn't play all the time. Odegaard's not making the bench. I don't think so. The reason why man don't rate Sterling is because of what you saw in minute 1. Yeah, maybe that's the problem. I think you can only probably get away with Sterling now in the Man City team because if you miss one, he'll get another one. He'll get another one. He'll get another one. If he missed that chance for Arsenal, he ain't getting that chance again for 3 weeks. So he might look like a nightmare in our team. Mahrez's first touch is up there as the best in Europe. It's unbelievable. The ball just melts to his foot. Oh, good ball there by Cancelo. Jesus doesn't look after it. You forgot Eddie starts. Yeah, he can be the mascot. How Leicester got Mahrez for 400k is madness. That's what you call elite scouting, isn't it? You know, are them kind of bargains about now? Didn't they get Kante for 5 million? You know, their scouting was unreal. Bruv, you know that. You missed that chance. You ain't getting another one till the end of the month. Here comes City. Oh, Fabinho wipes out Bernardo Silva. It's a yellow card. It can't be worse than a yellow. Foden looks like he's asking for a red. Bernardo's been wiped out there by Fabinho. He's absolutely ruined him. Bernardo Silva needs treatment. Yeah, mascot settings, man. Mascot settings for Eddie. Lukaku, Mahrez, Ronaldinho, all players with an elite first touch. Man said Lukaku. I had to look up like that. Well, his touch is it's certainly an interesting one, that's for sure. I think they're actually... Oh, I might take it back, you know. Yo, Fabinho, that's a naughty challenge, man. If they do a VAR check on that, he could get his marching orders, you know. I think he's giving him a yellow, but I'm pretty sure they'll do a VAR. He studded him on the side of his ankle, man. That's a naughty tackle. And I think he knows what he's doing. Gabriel Jesus comes off. He's been greedy today. And Gucci Gang Grealish is on, people. The first ever English player to be sponsored by Gucci. The calf merchant himself is on. An orange card, people are saying, yeah? Just between. Peter said Sterling's overrated, misses too many chances. Give me Mahrez all day long. It's harsh, isn't it? Because he's way techier, Mahrez, but Sterling scores more goals. Nowadays, people want wingers who bag. Triple G, man, and I ain't talking about the boxer. Gucci Gang Grealish. Free kick to Manchester City. Kevin De Bruyne whips into the back post. Oh, good defending there by Mane. Rodri can't get it, and it goes out for a corner. A goal kick, sorry. Goal kick. Gucci with the low socks. I bet, yo, that'll be what you'll see. You'll see him wearing some low socks, Gucci socks. Sadio Mane coming off, people. Bobby Firmino comes on. 7 minutes to go. Are we going to get a late winner? A draw would be fair, but I suppose the draw is better for Man City, if I'm being honest. It still leaves them ahead. It's still in their hands. They've got the easier running out of the two teams as well. But I'd like to see a winner. I can't lie. Just looking at the fixtures, Liverpool... I mean, their next game is obviously Benfica. They then actually play Man City next week in the FA Cup at Wembley. Their next league game is Manchester United at Anfield. So that'll be tricky. Everton in the derby, Newcastle away, Tottenham at home, Villa away, Southampton away, Wolves at home. I think they've got the harder running. When you look at Man City's running, I think Thiago could be getting sent off here. Is he? No? He's down injured. City play Atletico, obviously Liverpool in the Cup, Wolves, Brighton, Watford, Leeds, Newcastle, West Ham, Villa. I think they win every game. I think they win every game. Thiago there and De Bruyne, he misses it. Has Thiago actually been booked? I don't understand it. He's fouled. He's done so much. Yeah, he has been booked. And again there, he could have got a second yellow. We are nowhere near this quality, not even close. VAR, clearly Liverpool fans. Thiago should have been sent off 3 times. Big C, is Prime Bell the best ever British player? He's up there. He's up there. Prime Rooney, maybe. There's a few, man. Prime Scholes, Prime Gascoigne, Prime Gerrard. It's a good debate. It would be a good debate. Prime Bale was special. He was absolutely special, though. I can't lie. Yeah, this ref's definitely got a Liverpool kit on. Thiago should have been sent off 3 times. Oh, George Best as well. Yeah, obviously a bit before my time, but yeah, he looked an absolute baller. Prime Rooney was better. Prime Rooney was incredible. Kuvashan said, hey, Curtis, hope you're well, bro. Appreciate the stream. What you think? Is Arsenal going to beat Southampton? Probably not. They lost 6-0 to Chelsea yesterday. They'll look like world beaters against us. Who is your best pundit? Do I really have one? I got to be honest. I'm not sure. I don't think I have one. You know, Micah Richards is funny. Roy Keane, he's funny as well. Different reasons, you know, more serious. Gary Neville is good at the analysis of the game. You know, there's a few. Don't let Cruz watch this game. Yeah, bro, he'll be asking for a shirt order tomorrow. Prime Owen, best UK baller, golden ball winner. I still don't think he was the best player, though. The Bang said that's a second yellow for Thiago. I think the ref siding with Liverpool. I don't know how he hasn't been sent off. Are we going to get a winner? Jeff, Arsenal therapy tomorrow at 2. Give everyone the Sunday just to mellow out and let the emotion relax, and then we'll calmly rip them apart tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Grealish in the penalty area. Good first touch. Comes back out to Rodri, and they have to start again. There's no striker to hit. Mahrez. If they win the title with no striker, it's unbelievable. It really is. Audley Harrison, I remember him in the boxing game. Robbie Fowler was special. City in the box. Pull back. Cleared by Matip. Does well there. Good defending. City starting to turn the screw. Curtis Shaw, the best pundit. I agree, Ross. I agree. TJ Mitch said we need to start employing foreign refs who haven't got a favourite team in England. Our officials are cheats. That's a good point. The standard of refereeing in this country is embarrassing. It really is. And I think a lot of these are fans, I'm telling you. Emil Heskey. He was decent at one point, but yeah, we ain't going to put him in them. Congrats on 43. Yeah, big up, man. Community, man. Legends, all of you. Onwards and upwards we go. Curtis, do you think City will get Haaland this summer? He's going to go Madrid or City, isn't he? I think he goes City. I think Madrid will go all out for Mbappe. I think he goes City. The only thing is, apparently Pep doesn't like Mino Raiola. Oh, Van Dijk fouls De Bruyne. That's got to be a yellow card. I like the fact, though, that De Bruyne gets up there fuming, like, wow, ref! He looks up and then he just high-fives Van Dijk. Like, oh, what? It's a naughty one, that. He knows, because De Bruyne's about to get one-on-one with Matip there. He knows he's got to foul him. Oh, if Haaland goes to City, it's madness, people. You put a striker in there. It's crazy. The only thing is, they're saying Mbappe might stay at PSG now. Apparently, they're offering him like 500 grand a week, and Zidane's meant to be getting the job. And apparently, Zidane's wording him up, saying, "Bro, you got to stay if I'm here." So, but I think Mbappe should leave PSG. He needs to get out of the French league. I don't think it helps him. Free kick to Manchester City, 25 yards out, 89th minute. Kevin De Bruyne and Mahrez over it. It's probably 30 yards, actually. It's Riyad Mahrez over the wall. Oh, just wide. I think Alisson had it covered. Onwards to 50k. Did you rate Tony Bellew? Do you know what? I rated him as he got further on in his career. I think that actually hit the post. It was closer than I thought. Did it hit the post? Oh, my God. It hit the outside of the post. It's closer than I thought. Yeah, Bellew was good. He mashed up David Hay at the end, didn't he? And I like him. I've heard he's a cool guy as well. Craig said Haaland wants 500k. See, that's the only problem. I don't think City pay anyone those kind of wages. And apparently Pep doesn't like Raiola. So, more when I look at it like that, it probably ends up at Real Madrid. If Mbappe stays at PSG, but then you think to yourself, Benzema is their best player at the moment. So, what do? Are you going to bin Benzema for Haaland? Although he is getting old, so I don't know. Here's Mo Salah. 4 minutes of time added on, people. Firmino with a little dink. Can we get a late winner? Man City win it back. Kevin De Bruyne. Fabinho gets wiped out there. And now they're complaining for a yellow card for KDB. Chris has been asking about Tony Bellew for nearly an hour. Hey, Chris, apologies, bro. I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it. There's a lot of people in the comments, 1,500 people. Big up to the community. Hey, we get there in the end, man. We get there in the end. GA Cool G said, it's his birthday today. I'm going on a job interview tomorrow as an apprentice. I hope I get it. Thanks for the stream. Big up yourself, bro. Happy birthday. And also, good luck with the job interview, man. Go in there with confidence. Speak up, let them know why you should get the job. Big up yourself. Curtis, how did you get to the Emirates so fast? Yeah, man, as soon as the game went in the car, traffic was light. Didn't take me long. I was there, man. Get straight there, Polymation. You know what I mean? United will pay Haaland's wages. Apparently, he's a Man City fan, though, because his dad played for Man City. So, and obviously, Roy Keane injured his dad playing for Man United, so maybe not. Free kick to Liverpool. Trent whips it into the back post, headed up in the air. Keita rescues it and headed away by Walker. Can we get a late winner? 2.5 minutes to go, people. 2.5 minutes. Can we get a late winner? Alisson pumps it long. City win the header and clear it. Is Gucci Gang Grealish? De Bruyne's available. Move the ball, bruv. You absolute calf merchant. Kevin De Bruyne's in acres of space. He tries to dribble and gets tackled. I don't rate this guy Grealish, He's hyped up. That's what you call English and Premier League tax. Bang average at times, Nice dribbler. Good headband and low socks and big calves, mate. Just roll Kevin De Bruyne in there. Left-hand side, he's got half the pitch to himself. Tries to dribble through the middle, loses the ball. Absolute calf merchant, people, I'm telling you. Oh, dear me. That is awful. Absolutely. He could have had a one-on-one there. Liverpool have the ball back. 1.5 minutes to go. Thiago finds Robertson out wide. Are we going to get one more big chance? Give us one bit of drama to finish. Robertson, Luis Diaz. Finds Thiago. Liverpool keeping the ball. Doesn't want to force the pass. So that's a good ball. They've lost it. They win it back though. Fabinho. Oh, he gives it away now. City. They can't get an attack. It's Kevin De Bruyne. Goes past Fabinho. He's definitely going to foul him. They're in. We're in. 1-on-1. Riyad Mahrez steps inside. Mahrez. Oh, he misses it. Oh my days. Puter madre. Oh my day, he's definitely there, Puter. Riyad Mahrez, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. He cut inside Van Dijk. He tried to chip the goalkeeper. He puts it over the crossbar. He could have just won Manchester City the title. What a ball from Kevin De Bruyne. Oh my day, is that a corner in fact? Wow. He steps inside Van Dijk. Oh, my days. Unbelievable. Full-time whistle goes, people. Mahrez misses a 1-on-1. Wow, what a game. What a game, people. Lacazette would have scored that. Lacazette would have been tackling Fabinho in midfield. Kevin De Bruyne, mate. Outstanding performance. What a player. What an absolute baller that guy is. The fan's face, he couldn't believe it. Oh my God, what's he doing? What a game. How many years away are we from that level of football? How many years away are Arsenal from that level of football? What a game. Sal said he'll take it, keep it moving. Listen, I got to be honest, I think City were probably overall the better team. So I think if you're a Liverpool fan, you take that and just hope that they drop points somewhere else. It's only a point. You only need them to draw a game. It's just, I think Liverpool will have to win a lot of games. 10 years, trust the bro said, I don't trust it. 2-2, amazing game. Best game of the season in the Prem, that. Anyone could have won. I would have liked to have seen a winner. I suppose a draw is good because it keeps the race going, maybe right to the wire, So a lot of excitement. These two play each other in the FA Cup in just over a week at Wembley as well. They can actually get each other in the Champions League final if, obviously, if they both win their quarterfinal and semi-final. So I've got a feeling these two will we'll see each other maybe once or twice more before the season's out. But what a fantastic game of football. Kevin De Bruyne, absolutely outstanding performance from him. And it's proper football after that debacle we watched yesterday. Thank you very much to each and every one of you for tuning in. Over 1,400 of you tuned in on YouTube. Make sure you lick down that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. for Arsenal Therapy. We're going to talk about bad football tomorrow after watching that quality football. Big up everyone watching on Twitch. Follow me on there as well. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Relax. We'll break it all down tomorrow. Player ratings are going to be brutal. I'll chase Kevin Campbell up for a feature this week. And we'll look ahead to Southampton at the weekend. Enjoy your weekend, people. Take care. And I will see you all tomorrow. Arsenal Therapy, 2 p.m. Bless.